this. Let me fix this a little bit. I feel like y'all are too up there. Okay, that's better. Oh, I look a mess. I took a nap. I cried and I took a nap, y'all. Because I watched a really sad movie. I'm very, very upset. Let me go let the besties know that we are live. Y empecé a besarte los labios y hacerte caricias, después un botón y el otro botón. Happy Friday. Ya sabes quién soy, pues yo soy tu maestro chiquita, aquel que en el campo tenía su escuelita y amarte enseñó. I wanna, I don't even know what I want. Ignore me. We're discussing the submarine or what? I mean, we can. I feel like that we can definitely talk about it, but I feel like there's nothing left to talk about. You know what I mean? Because, like, what can we say? We're just not gonna, we're gonna agree to disagree. I know that movie hit the heart. No, because I was fucking crying. I was crying so bad, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Like, I'm really upset about it. Y'all were like, yeah, watch it. It's a good movie. I remember y'all telling me, and I never got around to it. And then today I had time. And now look at me. A mess. A fucking mess. Okay. No pun intended. Yeah, I mean, we can agree to disagree. We can definitely talk about it. We can start it off. We can get into it. But you're not going to like what I have to say. So, I already know this. I know y'all. I know my besties. You know what I mean? We can sure talk about it. First of all, happy Friday. Let's talk about, oh yeah, Connie. There's a lot to talk about. We're gonna get into some confessions, some scandal, some trauma, some chisme. I do have Instagram. I watched Where the Crawdads Sing. And you know what? I might cry again, and that's fine. But biatch. Okay, I'm not even gonna, your hair stays straight. Yeah, but, like, I put it in a chongo, so I have, like, the crease. It's fine. I'm gonna wash it anyways. The ending, which is, the whole movie just fuck, man. Fuck. Like, I'm just like, this poor little girl. And then the ending, okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler, if you have not watched it, please go watch it. It's on Netflix. But, like, oh my God. When she was in the boat. When she was in the fucking boat. When she was in the boat, bitch. And I can't, I'm already crying. When she's in the fuck, okay. You have to watch the whole thing so you can understand it. But, like, her brother comes back and he's like, he tells her some stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it, like, all of it, but, like, she's like, all this time, like, I've been waiting for my mom to come back, like, through that little walkway in the fucking marsh. And then when she's in the boat, and she sees her mom coming, and just fucking, I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do it. And I was just like, oh my God, why is this happening right now? And then she turns into a little girl in the boat and she's crying for her mom. I'm crying all over again. No, the ending had me in tears, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? I was like, why? I can't do it. It's just the ending got me, bitch. The ending fucking got me. There's no reason that a movie should get me like that. And it got me. It was the ending for me. It was a fucking ending. Yeah, I was in the movies crying. Stop it. No, I was literally laying down, y'all. I was laying down watching it. And I was like, wait. I knew that there was tragedy. I knew she was going to go through some shit. Because, like, that's how all movies are. And then I was okay, she had a happy ending. I think she got a happy ending. Which she did. She did get a happy ending. You know what I mean? And then, but the last, like, when the mom came, that was it for me. I threw my fucking phone, y'all. I threw my phone. I was so mad. I was like, you fucking bitches. You fucking bitches got me. I don't ever get got like that. I don't ever get got like that. And I threw my fucking phone. I was so mad. I was like, these bitches got me. Watch the movie, y'all. It's called Where the Crawdads Sing. It's on Netflix. And I'm not gonna tell y'all again. I told y'all this a long time ago. My friend said, "Are you crying?" Like, ma'am, I know you ain't dragged me here and now judging me for enjoying the movie. I'm telling you. It's just like, what is life? And honestly, with everything that she was through, they're lucky that she really, I mean, well, never mind. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up. I don't know this, never mind. No, because people who go through shit like that end up being like serial killers and shit. And like, jokes on me, but whatever. But yeah, y'all fucking, no, y'all need to watch it. No, and I'm not going to tell y'all again. Y'all have to watch Legend of the Falls. It has fucking, what's the bitch's name? Brad Pitt. It has Brad Pitt in it. Legends of the Fall is one of the best movies that makes me cry too. Not a lot of movies make me cry, man. But Where the Crawdads Sing, it's up there with Legends of the Fall and My Sister's Keeper. And The Blind Side. Bitch. The Blind Side gets me every fucking time. Oh fuck. I can't breathe. Okay. So thanks for letting me cry again. I appreciate that. Man, today was that ruined my day, I'm not gonna lie. Watching that movie ruined my day because I did not expect that. But please watch that movie. Legends of the Falls and Where the Crawdads Sing. Fuck. Okay. There's a book. I'm gonna get the book because y'all told me there was a book. I had no idea there was a book, so I'm gonna get it. I haven't seen Me Before You, and I haven't seen it for this Legends of the Fall. I could only watch once. I was bawling my eyes out, bro. Legends of the Fall is such a good movie. Oh yeah, Stepmom. Stepmom is the movie. That one gets me every time too. I don't want to watch Me Before You because I heard that it will destroy me, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready. Hey, Narali, welcome back, bestie. No, Stepmom has me in shambles too. Still Magnolias. Stop. Okay, that's it. That's it. Yeah, when I need to cry, beach. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's get into El Charro y la Marita, and then we're gonna get into the submarine. I need to watch Me Before You. Eventually, I'll watch it. I just can't. I've seen bits and pieces on TikTok, and it just seems like too much. Yeah, I need to mentally prepare myself. I was not ready for this movie. So, what I tell y'all, I don't even want to hear it. Don't come at me because I've been told y'all that El Charro y la Marita, something was wrong with it. Y'all didn't want to believe me. Y'all were like, this. Some of y'all agree with me. Some of y'all were like, yeah, I don't like him. Y que esto y que el otro. I've been said something was off about them. Yes, Tanya is okay, bestie. I've been told y'all about El Charro. And some of y'all were like, I like them. I was like, yeah, you can like them. You can like them. You could do whatever you want with them. But I'm telling you right now, it's not what it seems. It's not what it fucking seems. I know damn well they just be doing too much. And you know what? I can't, and I'm sorry, I'm that friend. One of my friends goes hard for them. Like, she shares their shit. She follows them. Like, she's all up in their business, right? And I can't wait to rub this in her face. Because I've been told I don't like them. She's like, why don't you like them? Dan consejos al matrimonio. I was like, bitch, I would never, ever, ever, ever take advice from these fucking wackos. Okay, I read them from the fucking beginning. I was like, no, all this shit's fucking fake. I don't like it. I've been told her, right? She didn't want to listen to me. Oh, and so now, I'm that friend. I can't wait to be like, when I tell you, you was over there listening to her motherfucking advice. You was over there listening to their advice. You know who gives off the same energy? Catherine and Austin. Telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, great. How am I going to take a shot with no shot glass? Make it make sense. Because I got some Casamigos. Shout out to Priscilla Ono for my Casamigos. I really liked it. And you know what? I shouldn't be drinking because, bestie, I sent 2 work stories. Okay, bestie. Let me go get a shot glass. Because it's one of those days. It's Friday. Fuck it. I'll be back. Give me a second.
I'm back. Did you miss me? Let me see what y'all saying. What happened? Last thing I saw was about the waiter at Olive Garden. Just drive the boat, Bessie. Okay, not the Mexican dar man. Casamigos is so smooth. Cheers. Casamigos gonna make you go wild. Yeah. So I'm not responsible for what I say. Hey, Ali. So yeah. Like I've been said, El Charro y la Mayrita. Like there was just something off. I do not like him. From the beginning, he gave me weird fucking vibes. Y así como ha engañado a mucha gente con sus consejos, igual con su forma de actuar. Like he's a good person, pero no. Is that woman was going through it. My 6-month-old knows his tia Julia's on TV. Hey, nephew. Or niecey. What's up with the bebe kids? How are y'all handling the bebe kids at home? Because I know school out. You feel me? It's rough. These kids just be eating all damn day. I get it, y'all. But yeah, so like apparently, long story short, there was a DV case in December where he went to jail for DV. And I'm not gonna lie, I watched her live on Facebook and it was really, really fucking sad. Cause like I knew something happened. I knew it. And let me just tell you something, okay? I don't even want to fucking be that person because like I don't want to do like the whole elderly abuse. But his fucking mom, if I was Mayrita, bitch, her kneecaps are no longer existent. Oh, that's all I'm gonna fucking say. You're going in a fucking home. Take her ass back to Mexico. Dead ass. She can go over there. She can live her life. She can retire over there. She doesn't need to be here. She doesn't need to be here in our motherfucking business with them horse teeth. I said what I said. Okay, she freaks me out. Her skin looks fucking weird. And I would be fucking scared. I would be scared to be around her. She gives me like the fucking grossest vibes. He is disgusting. He irks me. Like I literally got the fucking ick watching one of his live or like one of his videos that he put where he's in like a wife beater in his truck and he's like explaining why they're getting a fucking divorce. And then he's looking at his arms and he's like, oh my god, sorry. He's like, ay, es que estoy viendo mis brazos. And then he just starts making weird noises. I'm like, ew. Like, and this is how you know he's guilty because, well, not that men, one thing men have is the audacity. We know this, right? We know this. But this is not a man who wants his family back. This is not a man who feels bad. A man who feels bad, a man who wants his family back is not on fucking social media doing all this damn shit. He's not, he's crying. He's begging her. He's changing for his wife and his kids. You know what I mean? Not doing all this random shit for social media. Like, that shit's fucking scary. That's a psychopath. Put him in jail now. Put his ass in jail. He's a psycho. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care, okay? Because this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. The side piece who came out with the receipts of he sent her $600 and then he was like texting her and this and that. You're a fucking idiot too. You're an idiot. And just because you came out, I literally can't, like, thank you. Like, here, this is where I don't appreciate Mayrita being so fucking humble. When she's like, I appreciate the receipts, thank you. Don't thank these hoes, because she knew he was married. She knew he had kids, and she still accepted the money, and she still was talking to him. She's just as guilty, if not even fucking worse, okay? So it's giving, that bitch, don't thank that bitch. Don't thank her. Don't go in the comments and bully her either, but don't thank her because the fuck? What did she do? Expose something and what, you want a fucking cookie? No. I get it. Yeah, cool. You exposed him. But at what expense? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I didn't understand that part where she said that, like, she was wearing wigs. I don't know if it's because of the stress that her hair was falling out or he allegedly did that, or I didn't understand the whole situation. I will say this, them wigs was fucking looking crazy. I knew something wasn't right because I'm like, no woman in their right mind is going to wear these fucking wigs like that. So I knew something. The wigs gave it away. No tea, no shade, no peak. It's not even fucking funny. When I saw them wigs, I was like, this is a cry for fucking help. Something's not right here. Yeah. I can't say. You know what? Good luck to the next bitch. Good luck to the next. They said he cut it. She said que la agredió. What does that mean? But he definitely forgot where he came from and who helped him get to where he is. Okay? Let me take a shot, because I'm mad all over again. That sucks, though. Because she said, I'm not playing with you bitches. To be honest, though, she didn't really say much. Here's my thing, okay? Oh, that's what that means? Okay, I thought agredió means, like, provoke. Okay, my bad. That's my no sabo ass. Because I thought it means provoked. I understood that he chopped her hair or something. She had no choice. I think he either cut it or se lo arrancó, because she said it was around December, and that's when he got arrested. And see, that's the thing. On Mother's Day, he said we were going to celebrate las madriadas. He was giving a clue. Agredió equals attacked. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that, because I did not know that's what that meant. I thought agredir is to provoke, to make you come at me. I didn't know it was attack. Do she got brothers? I just don't understand why people have cousins and uncles and brothers and nephews if they're not going to lay hands on men like that. You know what I mean? What does DV mean? We're getting some lessons, bestie. Yeah. Yeah, DV is domestic violencia. Violencia domestica. Sorry, I was like, girl, provocó means provoke. I know. I don't know why it just sounded like that. Yeah, that Mother's Day video on TikTok. Oh, okay, thank y'all. No, I was like, hold on. It was on Facebook. It was on Facebook, some of the lives and the videos that he's been posting, trying to, like, I don't know what the fuck he doing. But DV's no joke, okay? Well, sorry, it's not. Look, okay, if you cannot handle, here's the thing, okay? The reason that society and the internet and all this shit does not take DV seriously sometimes is because of dumb bitches, okay? Who use DV to make money, for the shock value, for views, to monetize, okay? And it ruins it for women who actually have been through DV, straight up. And I feel like Mayra did the right thing when she put him in jail, because that's where they need to go. Okay? And it's not, okay, I understand it's not your job to protect the next bitch, but guess what? If you've been through something like that, you don't want somebody else to go through it. And you know what? Not a lot of people come out surviving. There's not a lot of survivors of domestic violence. So you yourself being a domestic violence survivor, yeah, you got out. But the next person, the next woman might not. So when it comes to these men, we need to expose them. We need to put them out there. We need to throw these motherfuckers in jail and do what you need to do to protect to protect society, to protect women, okay? We gotta be feminists first, because y'all ain't doing nothing. I'm sorry. I understand that y'all go through a lot, but please reach out. We could help you. You know what I mean? Get help. Talk to somebody. Get these dudes jumped. I'm being dead ass. It's one less on the street. You feel me? Like, some of them, because people are hush hush and they don't talk about it and they don't want to, only when it's convenient to them, these motherfuckers out here on the loose. They're on the loose, and the next, like I said, the next person might not survive, because they only get worse with time, and they get bolder. Men who hit women get bolder because they don't get caught, because they don't get thrown in jail. You think the next person that El Charro gets with, he's not going to put hands on her? Think again, he is. Throw them in jail. Get them jumped. And violence is not always the answer, but you know what? Men like that, and I'm going to tell you this. Let me tell you this right now. I guarantee you, and I'm not even fucking joking with y'all. Men like this is how you know a man is a woman beater. When they only argue with women. When they only argue with women and they get in women's face. You'll never see a man who hits women get into it with other men. They never will. Never, ever, ever will you see them argue with another man, because they're not about it. Because they're weak, and they like to hit smaller people and women, and just they like to beat on delicate people. They won't ever go against another man. Ever in your motherfucking life are you gonna see a woman beater charge at a man. Never. I guarantee you. El Charro, I promise you, if a man walks up to him, he ain't fighting. I can already see that El Charro is backing up. He's walking back slowly, talking about he about to call the cops. He ain't about it. Men like that are never about it. Lock him up, get him jumped. That's all you can do. Lock him up or get him jumped. And to be honest, me personally, I'm getting him jumped. So they know what it fucking feels like. Alexa, play Paquita la del Barrio. Okay? So, I'm just saying. But what do I know? But you know what? Luckily for Mayrita, because like I said, a lot of women don't have the support. Luckily for her, she has a huge support system. She has a lot of supporters and followers who are going to support her no matter what she does. Because at the end of the day, be fucking for real. Was I watching El Charro y la Marita for El Charro? No. I was watching because of her. Because I liked her. I think she's beautiful. I think she has really pretty eyes. And I think that she has a really nice voice. I think she's going to go places. You know what I mean? So whatever she does, people are gonna support her. What people need to do is quit supporting him. That's what they need to do. But only time will tell. Lock them up or get them jumped. That's what I'm saying. Put it on a shirt. Because they don't change. Men like that don't change. And it's nasty. And gives the biggest ick. Did you make your TikTok private? No. My tia's neighbor got deported because his daughter called the police on him for beating his wife. When it happened, my tia talked shit about the girl. How could she do that to her dad? She'll make more money without him, for sure. Why was he beating his wife? Because he's a bitch. Because he's a fucking pussy. Because he's a mama's boy. And you know what? It's giving me... Girl, I'm over here on Amazon Alexa done heard you and started playing fucking... It's giving... I honestly feel like his mom... He's in love with his mom and his mom's in love with him. Like, he looks at his mom for fucking validation. Cancel him like Chris Brown. And that's the thing. Society won't. You got so many women beaters out here in public, bitch. They're not even ashamed. Because it's not embarrassing. People don't make it embarrassing. That's the problem. Women beaters should not be out here just fucking roaming the fucking streets. It should be frowned upon. It should be embarrassing. You know what I mean? But you got Mayweather. You got Davis. You got Chris Brown. You got all these fucking athletes doing shit like this. And nobody cares because they play sports or they're singers or they're... But a Charro ain't nothing. So that shouldn't be too hard. His mom is in love. No, it's gross. Bessie, what do you think about getting back with her boyfriend who DV her? I don't follow her, to be honest. I don't follow her. I don't really know too much about her. It's because honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, because I feel like I mean, I'm not on other influencer level. I'm not even an influencer. I'm like at the bottom. I'm at the bottom of the fucking food chain when it comes to influencers and creators and stuff. But I'm getting like a glimpse of it, and you just don't know what's real anymore because people are fucking dying for views. They'll pop their fucking pussy for views. So you just don't know what's real anymore. I don't know. You know what I mean? When it's just really hard to believe. Is this genuinely what's going on in your life right now? Or are you just making this up? Or, you know what I mean? I don't know. But to be honest, I don't follow it. I don't know what happened. Somebody give me a quick synopsis so I can talk about it. Because I don't even know what's going on with her. If I'm being completely honest. But shout out to Maida. I hope she accomplishes everything that she motherfucking wants in life, and she gets it for her and her kids. And I hope he gets canceled. And I hope he gets jumped. And I hope that the next bitch he gets with has the clap. Are you watching La Casa de Famosos? Here and there, not too much. Then people try justifying the DV by victim blaming. Maybe she doesn't need to deserve it. People are fucking... The first time I see El Charro, I felt an ick for some reason. I could tell he was a walking red flag. Doesn't El Charro brother also hate her? El Charro's brother is a ussy too. Bessie, for real, because my sweater, I'll be calling my man 10 times in 30 minutes, and when he answers, she's all mad like, what? It's weird as fuck, and she don't like me. Bessie, let's be real. In the Mexican community, going back to DV not being shameful, it's only shameful when it's not our relative or someone we stand to, our dads. It's bad when it's not there. Let's be real. Mexican community going back to DV not being shameful, it's only shameful when it's... That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody takes DV seriously, and people aren't held accountable. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be completely honest. I've never been through. I had a one little DV incident with El Cacas. You know what I mean? It wasn't as bad as it could have been, thankfully. And my dad never put hands on my mom. Never. There was that one funny time that I told y'all in Mexico, but like it wasn't anything fucking, you know what I mean? It was one time, and they weren't together. They ended up getting a divorce and stuff. But like he never ever not a push, not a slap, nothing. Nothing. So I didn't grow up seeing that. Yeah, they would argue, and my mom was abusive to me and my siblings in different ways, but it was never, I never saw it against her against him or him against her. So I don't really know what that looks like. And honestly, like I never heard it with my aunts and uncles either. Like I never saw it. But I have, when I went to Mexico, I saw a thing or two. You know what I mean? I saw a thing or two, but people just don't get involved. But you know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. It's very hard. Cause y'all remember the DV incident where me and Jacobo were at this party, and there was a couple, and like they were DVing each other, and then it turned into him and his sister DVing her. It's crazy to see it. It's crazy to see it and be there and trying to de-escalate and trying to stop and like say something, because people lose their lives over shit like this. People lose their lives over that. You can go to jail. Like there's just so much stuff where I get, it's like, you know what, let me mind my business before it becomes something bigger. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it goes back to, and I honestly, I'm not gonna say that I'm an enabler in this situation, but you can only help somebody so much. You know what I mean? Like I've had friends, I've had people in my life where they've been in situations like that, and you try to help them and you try to give them all the tools so that they can get out of the relationship, but they keep going back. And they have support. They have family who supports them. They have friends who support them, but for whatever reason, they just keep going back. And there becomes a point where it's like, I can't help you anymore. I've tried. Like he hates me now. Your family hates me. I'm losing friends because I'm helping you, and you're still going back. So it's like, what do I do now? My advice is help up until a certain point, and then you can't help anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's like, te gusta la mala vida. Because hay gente que sí le gusta batallar. There's people in this world that just love to suffer. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a kink or what, but there's people who keep going back. There's people who stick with the same mañas. They don't change. They don't fucking evolve. They just keep repeating the same shit and expecting a different fucking outcome. And it doesn't work like that. So help, but up until a certain point. You know what I mean? Because there's people where like, they're just gone to, you can't help them anymore. They're too fucking gone. And next time you see a black eye, or next time you see, you know what I mean? It's like, what can I do? What can I do? I've been called the cops. I've been did shit like this for you, and you still go back. So I can't help you anymore. I'm sorry, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and sometimes that's just, it's gonna play out the way it has to play out. You know what I mean? And I get it's trauma, and sometimes they're confused, they're manipulated, they're gaslighted, but it's like, fuck, babe, I'm doing everything in my power to help you. Y no entiendes. So there's girls where you gotta ask yourself, like, does she have a type? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. I left my best friend at 20 years because I couldn't help her anymore, but I couldn't see her go through it. That's what I'm saying. And then at the end of the day, it's like, do I really want this on my conscience too? To where I'm feeling fucking guilty because I'm like, could I have done more when it goes too far? Because there's women who are unalived. There's women who just, you know what I mean? They're beaten to the point where like they have to have a different lifestyle. They're paralyzed. You know what I mean? Like there's so much shit that happens, and it's like, then you feel the guilt, like, fuck, should I have done more? And it's like, I did everything that I fucking could. So it's like, you know what? Sometimes you got to cut them off, and it sucks. Because then essentially that's what you're giving the abuser. He or she wants no friends, no family. Like they want them all cut off so that they don't get help. But it's like, fuck, it's hard. It's hard. I wasn't defending a girl. She was getting beaten at her car. It's honestly so sad. My ex used to say to me, te voy a golpear con besos. Well, that's something. Besides, you know what I mean? But I really do hope that, I mean, everything's gonna go good for her for sure. But to be honest, if he did cut her hair off, that's a fucking psycho. Like, it's one thing, and here's the thing. He's an insecure ass bitch. Because why would you attack her hair? Why would you go like my? That's the scariest thing ever. If Jacobo ever just fucking flipped on me one day and just fucking, you're going to jail, sir. You're going to jail. You're getting jumped and then you're gonna go to jail. And you can't be around our kids. You can't be around me. You can't be around. That's fucking crazy. You're getting scissors and you're just. Who are you? What, like, why would you do that? What if I go and shave off your fucking tattooed eyebrows? What if I go and fucking jabby jab your fake fucking abs? You know what I mean? Like, that's so weird. That's so weird. You're gonna keep on going. You're gonna keep on going from Trenchitas. That's trauma. My aunt did it to my cousin Chocolate. That's what I'm saying. That's so crazy. Like, it's weird. It's weird that he would do some shit like that. And then make fun of her. And, like, it's just, what a fucking weirdo. Hogan John. I was like, I'm sorry, but he is. Same thing with me, you feel me? If it ever came out that I was DVing Jacobo, y'all can jump me. It's fine. I'll take it. Because you know what I mean? What is that? Let me take my shot and then let's get on. Let's get on with the submarine. It's like did Jenny do that? Didn't Jenny do that? I don't know. Did she? I thought he pulled it out and either is okay, obviously, but cut it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I remember she got a buzz cut a couple years ago. And you know what? Now it kind of makes sense because she's had short hair a lot, plenty of times. And he's probably punishing his mom through her. They're fucking weird. And I'm telling you, I can't. If I ever come across him or his mom, bop, 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 bop. I can't stand them. Like, it was so fucking weird one day that, like, I was like, what the fuck? I literally gagged. I threw up in my fucking mouth because it was him and his brother and they were singing to their mom. And then he was like, para una mujer chingona. Son de Michoacán, right? Or am I tripping? And I was just like, ew, why are you singing to your mom? Sing to your wife. Like, there's nothing wrong with singing to your mom, but it just felt weird. Like, the way, like, la estaba halagando, like, es una mujer chingona y que no sé qué, bitch. Just say your dad wasn't in your life. I don't know. Like, why you all up on your mom's tit? Nasty. Let's get it started. No son de Monterrey. Ew! Stop it. I could have sworn they were from Michoacán. Are they? No, I don't know that. Are they really from Monterrey? Because here's the thing with Monterrey. Fun fact. There's, son pocos los que realmente son de Monterrey. So, Monterrey is like almost Mexico City. Monterrey is equivalent to, like, here in the States, like LA or New York, where people migrate to those places for better jobs, better opportunities, but they're never really from there. No, it's a joke. Oh, okay. So I was like, are they really from? He's mad at his mom. He's trying to put him on because his mom couldn't keep a man. I love a good read. I love a good read. Ed is a Chihuahua. He doesn't have the sh. He doesn't have the sh. He doesn't have the Chihuahuense fucking bestie. I feel like you've been shadow banned on TikTok. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I'm fucking dead. That was a good read. His bitch ass mom couldn't keep a man, and now apparently other bitches gotta pay for it. And I'm a woman's woman. Okay, I try to be as much as I can, but El Charro's mom looks like her fucking ussy is dry. It looks like you can't even go near it. I feel like you can't even go near it. Like, you can't even put your hand around. Like, you can't be near it because she's gonna suck it up because ain't nothing been in there in a fucking hot minute. Like, you ain't getting your hand back type of shit. So be careful. Be careful going around her. I feel like she won't. And it's like, bitch, what the fuck? Google says Michoacana. I'm telling y'all, I knew it. Yeah, it's giving drier than it's giving drier than somebody's hair. Anyways, also about the submarine, may they RIP, may they rest in peace. Dead ass. Very sad. I will say this the amount of memes that I've seen on TikTok is wild. We're all going to hell. I don't want to hear it. We're all going there. I'll see y'all down there. I don't know. Um Jacobo swears that it's a conspiracy theory and they're not unalived. It's fake. Okay? Jacobo thinks it's fake. I Charito's mom is competing with Marita. Oh, for sure. For fucking sure. Y'all are fucking ruthless. I don't know. It could be fake. It couldn't be fake. I just there's just no fucking way. There's just no way that you know what I mean. There's no way that's real. There's no way that it's real. There's no way that like. But who knows? Who knows? Why isn't there footage of them getting in the thing? Como nos metieron a Bill Gates ahí? It seems too crazy to me the amount of money that they paid for a shitty experience, and it's just fucking weird. They're distracting us, y'all. Yeah, obviously some shit's going down. I heard that they approved for lab made meat. My biggest pet peeve is that they think everything is a distraction. Like sometimes things happen. LOL. That's also true. I did everyone on Facebook who posted memes on that portamentos. It wasn't the smartest choice, but 5 families lost their loved one. Here's the thing, though. I've said this once, and I've said it. I'll say it again. You have to be willing to participate in your own survival. This goes for anything that you ever fucking do. Okay, that's what I'm saying. The adrenaline junkies. For the mothers who have sons and daughters who are adrenaline junkies, my fucking heart goes out to you, because it's like, babe, I saw this on Grey's Anatomy. Okay, I forgot it was one of those adrenaline junkie bitches, and she kept fucking they called her ceviche or something, because she was just fucking she got all chopped up, but she was a fucking adrenaline junkie going on all types of adventures and shit. And she said that like her mom, I forgot what the saying was. Somebody fucking remind me, because I'm already drunk. Just kidding. Something about she didn't want to tell her mom that she was all chopped up and that she needed like to fucking recover through therapy, and she was going to be a long recovery, because her mom said that it took her so long to make an arm and like to make pieces of her, that it took so long for her to make her. So she was like, don't mess up your body, because it took me so long to make you, type of shit, right? And that's where it goes. Like, bitch, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing over here? Fucking, you know what I mean? Deep in the caves, deep in the Amazon. Why are y'all fucking, you know what I mean? I made you from scratch. There you go. She made her from scratch. I was like, what the fuck is it? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, you have to understand at some point, this is not a good idea. You know what I mean? Exactly. They knew the risk. They knew that they could possibly be unalived. The homeboy didn't want to get on. He was scared, but did it. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that happened. But it's like, I'm going to be for real for a second, okay? Because there was a boy on there, it is very tragic, because he was very young and that didn't have to fucking happen, right? But somebody put it into fucking simple mathematics for us, all right? I saw it on TikTok. $250,000 to these fucking billionaires is basically like an iced coffee for us. I saw somebody on TikTok did like the equivalent. It's like a little splurge for them, okay? They're billionaires. What makes me mad is people who have money like that, which they don't owe the world anything. You make your money, make your fucking money. But realistically, maybe let's humble ourselves. La humildad is always going to be, you know what I mean, top tier to living a beautiful life. Because let's say instead of spending $250,000 on going in that fucking death tank, Maybe you could have donated it. Maybe you could have fucking fed people. Maybe you could have helped kids at the border. Maybe, I don't know, you could have did something. But no, you chose to go in a fucking, you know what I mean? In that fucking little sub. And now what happened? You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck. Let this be a lesson to all. Okay? Sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes money doesn't buy happiness. Sometimes it's better to live a simple life. Quit going out there trying to fucking unalive yourselves, doing random shit. But it is sad either way. If it is true, because again, we can't prove it. There's no proof that this happened. There's no proof that it exploded. There's no proof that they are unalive. This is what they're assuming because of, they can't find it. They can't find the people, and because apparently the oxygen already fucking ran out. You know what I mean? So that's what everybody's assuming. But has it been proven a fact? Are there bodies? Are there remains? No. So all we can do is, you know what I mean? I'm be honest, I don't waste my prayers on much. I just feel like my prayers, like I really concentrate on them. So if you wanna say a prayer, say it. You know what I mean? You wanna throw them good vibes, do that. But there's not much we can do. There's not much that we can do. There's not all we can do is you know what I mean? Give condolences. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna go back to because I understand it's tragic. People die every day. People die every day. Immigrants die every day. Nobody gives a fuck. There are children at the border dying. There are children at the border who are fucking lost. There are children at the border being essayed, and nobody gives a fuck. I don't see anybody sending out prayers, and because they're not billionaires. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be a shitty person. Do what you want at the end of the day. It's free to pray. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything but some time. I'd rather save my prayers for things that matter. Okay? There's tragedy every motherfucking day that's not being talked about, and nobody's praying for these people. So, I'm just being honest. Okay? I'm just being honest. I'm gonna send my prayers on other stuff that's more important. You know what I mean? Sorry. Call me a shitty person if you want. Do what you want. You know what I mean? But shit happens every motherfucking day. We don't even hear about half the shit that's going on the other side of the fucking world. And to be honest, let's be real, y'all don't really care. Because if you cared, you do something about it. If you cared, you do your research and see what's going on. I'm not really worried about a couple billionaires. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. You're not gonna guilt trip me into not fucking wasting a prayer on these motherfuckers. Sorry. I just gotta keep it real with y'all. You know what I mean? Too much shit be happening every day to be wasting it on people who have enough money to live a good life, but fucking spend it on stupid shit. Sorry. Why can't you just accept that? It's out of my tax bracket. That's the millionaires and billionaires should be grieving, not the poor people. You know what I mean? It's not even on the news. I'm telling you, there's shit going on every day. It's sad. But again, you know what I mean? All right, let's get into these. Because I feel like we got some juicy ones. Oh, well, they dead for all we know, and we chilling. Stop. Why'd you make me read that? Now, I am going to stay out of rich folks' business. Because rich folks could have been did something. Okay, and I don't want to hear any fucking excuses either. I don't want to hear any excuses. Rich people don't owe us anything. If you make money, you don't owe the world anything. But I feel like the more humble you are, va el dicho que entre más bendices, más Dios te bendiga. You know what I mean? And it's just like all the rich people in the world. If $250,000 to a billionaire is like a fucking cup of coffee for me, you're telling me you can't throw the poor or what's going on at the border or what's going on the other side of the world a fucking cup of coffee? You can't throw them a cup of coffee? It's giving greedy. It's giving selfish. Okay? What about the 700 immigrants that died? Exactly. So, you know what I mean? But yeah. That's my take on it. I think I've seen everything on TikTok, and it's been too much. It's too wild. because they're rich and people think they don't care. That's what I'm saying. So live your life then. Say whatever for bad. Do what you gotta do. And if you want to call me a hater, call me a hater. I'm a hating ass biatch. But yeah, it's not that serious. And this is, I'm gonna tell you, and get offended if you want to. Okay, get offended if you fucking want to. But I'm gonna tell you something. That's that broke bitch mentality. It's poor people mentality to worry about what the rich are doing and what celebrities are doing. And oh, let me go fucking pray for Nicki Minaj. Beyonce fucking broke her fucking pinky toe. Oh my god, is Queen Bee okay? This is why you're not making money. This is why, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. Come on. It's good to cheese me out and oh shit, Beyonce broke a fucking pinky toe. Cool. But some people dive too deep in it. They dive too deep in it and it's like, chill. Chill. The rich are rich because of us. Don't ever fucking forget that. The rich don't prey on other rich people. They prey on poor fucking people. And you know what? I've been woke. I've been awakened. I'm a chill though, not too much. I haven't been too woke, but I got a little woke because I was watching this TikTok, and it was basically saying the demographics and what communities spend more on Louis Vuitton, on Jordans, on Nike, on, you know what I mean, on Gucci and Dior and all that, and it's our broke asses. It's our broke asses saving every fucking last penny to make the rich even richer because rich people don't be paying that shit. Rich people out here wearing fake stuff sometimes because that's how the rich stay rich. Because of us. So you know what? Give us our flowers. Give us our fucking flowers. If it wasn't for us broke bitches trying to look rich, the rich wouldn't be rich. Just straight up. Straight up. Think about it. They got millions of dollars, but they trusted a sub that was controlled by a gang controller. Y'all hear about the 41 women burned, shot, and shot in Honduras? Where are the prayers for them? You feel me? Let's get it rolling. You're going to start a prayer chain. Let's get it for the whole world, not just for these rich folk. Hey, bestie. All right, let's get into these. All right. I have a Chisme bestie. My mother-in-law keeps a lot of secrets from my husband and his sisters, but something that someone from his family told me that his dad wasn't his grandparents' son. Apparently, my mother-in-law found out and told me to keep this to myself. To this day, I haven't said anything. My father-in-law unfortunately passed away, so I'm just going to let this go. If it happens to pop up, I'm going to just deny everything. Yeah, it don't matter no more. See, I love, there's good Chismes besties, and then there's like fucking Chisme, like, it's when they're alive, babe. That would have been a good gaslighting. That would have been a good, a little blacky male, you feel me? But now he's gone. Que en paz descanse. It's like, you know what? Take advantage when you can. There's so many chismes too where it's like, ya pa qué? Why am I even gonna, why discuss it? Let's be messy now. Let's start fighting for the terrenos now, not later on. You know what I mean? It's given. I just ate ice cream. Do y'all think hot Cheetos will give me chorro? Yeah. How is that even a question, babe? What are we talking about here? You know the answer to that. All right. There's a lady who I used to work with. She was always nice, but always asked to borrow my car. I've known her all my life. She's a family friend, but I had just started working with her, and I would let her because it was during work time, and she always had excuses about her car being in the shop or broken, even though she had a carro del año y yo con mi 2004 car, and she needed it to go to the bank or post office. Later on, one coworker came up to me and told me to be careful because I was trusting her with my car too much. Y ni sé qué hace. So I started thinking, what does she do? And later salió chisme que es conocida around town by meeting up with married men in surrounding towns, her being married too, and would go during work and borrow people's cars para que el esposo no sospechara. And that's when I completely stopped letting her borrow my car. I'm like, hell no, I never stopped to think that when I was working. What if somebody saw my car out in these towns and tried to mess up your car thinking that you fucking with their man? Wow. Yeah, pretty much I was ready to keep my mouth shut with Big Chisme since I was a little girl. Honestly, you're not real though. Bestie, I'm gonna be honest, you're not real. You ain't even real for that because okay, you know what I mean? Like take my car, like I'm down, but like I'm trying to get some free gas. I'll let you borrow my car, bitch, but it's gonna cost you. Fill that hoe up. Fill it up and don't let nobody scratch it. You know what I mean? Like I be down. I'm a woman's woman. You trying to cheat on your man and you need my car? I'm gonna let you borrow if you're a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? Like I've been knowing you for years, type of shit. So, but you ain't down, bestie. I don't know about that. So if I'm trying to do something, you ain't about to fucking let me. Damn. Good to know. Good to know I can't count on you. Nah, homegirl should have been honest about what she was doing. That too. That too. Bestie, they filling it up, but not with gas. And don't be doing it in my car either. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. What is she clapping cheeks in the yeah, you're right, you're right. I redact that last statement. I apologize. I apologize. All right. That's what I ain't down, bestie. Not you. Not I ain't down, bestie. Not you. Not my sister or my mama. I'm too down. Maybe I'm too down. A couple years ago, I used to work at Target, and one of the supervisors there didn't like me, so she would always throw little jabs here or there. I let that slide until one day I couldn't handle it, and we were alone in the men's section, and I called her out and said, "You aren't going to be talking to me any way you want." She kept walking away, slamming hangers because she wanted to hit me, and I followed her and kept saying, "What, you getting big mad, huh? Because I don't give a fuck who you are." And I put my hands behind my back and got in her face, and she walked away, and I was like, "Yeah, bitch, that's what I thought." Not in Target, but same, bestie. When I used to work, Target is such a toxic working environment. I don't care what y'all say. I worked at Target before, and that shit was fucking brutal. First of all, fucking racist. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Um, when I got there, they put me with all the Spanish speakers. They said, "Oh, you know Spanish? Get your ass." They said step over the border here where the fucking dollar spot meets the clothes section. Step over. You're on that side. Okay. Thanks. I was down. I was down. You know what I mean? I get it. But the way they talk to you and belittle you is fucking wild. Target is super toxic to work at. I got into it multiple times with fucking coworkers. And then there was one time I was working with my sister there, and it was fucking crazy. Bitch, there was one time, oh my gosh, there was. Y'all remember, bitch, shut the fuck up because y'all already know which sister. We were working at Target and shit. We had our own personal problems, and we took that shit to work. And we got the fucking senoras involved, and like they were fucking talking shit. Like it was crazy. I was just like, it was wild. It was fucking wild. And the senoras were on my side too because they were like hell no, she ain't coming over here talking shit to us. I was like, embarrassing. Like not the whole fucking story, knowing our fucking personal problems, and then we had to bring it on this side of the border in fucking Target. Like that's wild. Then there was this little short ass bitch, and I'm gonna tell you something. I got her ass. Let me tell you a little quick story. So this same short ass fucking four-eyed bitch. No disrespect to the baddies who got glasses, because I wear glasses too. This little fucking short ass, curly fucking red haired, fucking four-eyed fucking bifocal ass bitch. Can't stand her till this motherfucking day. Just because she's smaller than me, bitch. I ain't about it. Because she's smaller than me. Man, oh man, will she piss me off. Because she was a pick-me. So she comes to my fucking department, right? With me and the senoras. Lazy as fuck. Wouldn't do shit. Would literally just try to get her hours in. Like she would fucking stay with one fucking basket the whole day. And homegirl would piss me off because you'd have to stay sometimes to get the fucking shit done, right? And her fucking big-eyed ass, I had to work with her one day. And they wanted me to stay, I want to stay till like 2 or 3. Mind you, I got there at fucking 4 a.m. I was only supposed to work 4 to 9, 4 to 12 at the latest. And like, it was a huge ass truck and they had me fucking there. I was doing all types of shit. Like, it was fucking wild. And I made a comment to her, right? Like, I thought we were in confianza. I thought, we could talk, like, we could work in the same department. And they told me, they were like, yeah, that we want you to stay. So my manager walks away. I was like, I'm not fucking staying until 3 o'clock. I've been here since 4. Like, fuck that. I've done all my, this can wait till tomorrow. Everybody else left. It was just me and her left. Like, you could leave whenever the fuck you want. You don't have to stay. I was like, I'm done. I already put my hours in. Like, I can't do this no more. Her little fucking pick me ass bitch goes to the back of Target, goes and gets that manager and tells him what I said. So then he comes up to me. He's like, I understand that you're not staying. And I was like, no. And he's like, you don't have to talk like that behind my back and blah, blah, blah. I was like, bitch, who the fuck are you talking to? And I was like, who told you that? And he's like, don't worry about it. I was like, obviously it was this fucking bifocal ass bitch. I was just talking to her about it. So from that day on, once you cross me, bitch, we're done. Don't talk to me. Don't breathe around me. We're fucking done. So I tell the senoras that she's a fucking snitch, right? So now they're not fucking with her. And she's like a little outcast in our department. Whatever. I end up leaving Target because I get into it with this fucking racist ass manager. We go at it. I literally call her a bitch in front of all her fucking employees. I embarrassed the fuck out of her and I left. And yeah, so I go to a new job, right? I go to another job. Not bifocal, okay? Popping up at my new job, right? She had an interview. I saw her. I was like, this bitch. I was like, ain't no way this bitch coming up for a fucking interview. I seen her with her paperwork, and I had built rapport. I was cool with all of my fucking managers, right? So I was like, hell no, this bitch ain't coming up in here, right? So I go up, I talk to them. I'm like, is she gonna work here? They were like, yeah, like we already got her. Like she's gonna come in, blah, blah, blah. We're just gonna train her. And I was like, oh, I don't fuck with her. They don't ever put me to work with her. Don't ever, you know what I mean? And then, cause I'm a fucking hating ass bitch because don't fuck with me like that, right? You should have never crossed me when we were working at Target together. I was like, you wanna act like that? Okay. I start fucking spreading shit about her. I don't give a fuck. I started spreading shit about her to all my coworkers. I let them know don't tell her shit because she's a fucking snitch. You know what I mean? So she's gonna tell the managers anything you say. She's gonna go tell them because that's just what she is. Her reputation followed her from Tarjay, and I let her know. We ended up working together, and she's next to me, right? And she's just like, yeah, like, oh, it's nobody really talks to me here. I was like, and they're not. And she's like, why? I was like, because you're a snitch. And she was like, what do you mean? No, I'm not. Blah blah blah. She ended up leaving. She couldn't handle it. She couldn't fucking handle that nobody would fuck with her. I was like, because you're a snitch. She ended up moving departments, okay? I got it over there too. I was like, be careful because she a fucking snitch. I didn't get it to one girl though, right? I didn't get it to one girl because I couldn't make it to her. She ended up confiding in her. Homegirl snitched on her and got her fired. And as soon as she got one of ours fired, she was out, bitch. She was out. I was like, I told y'all. And bitch, I'm telling you, I'm that bitch. I'm not, I fucking told y'all. Did I not tell y'all she was a snitch? I told y'all she was a snitch. Y'all didn't fucking believe me. After that, disowned. Disowned. She ended up quitting. She couldn't handle it. And then her fucking sister ends up going and working there. And then as soon as I seen her sister there, I said, that's her sister, y'all. That's her sister. Y'all watch out. Y'all watch out. They got blood. They're related. Once a snitch, the family's a snitch. I was like, be careful. And the sister ended up quitting too. I was like, yeah, bitch, you don't do shit to me like that. And then you're going to do it to my coworkers? After she's been here for years, you got her fired? Yeah. Yeah. Then I ended up running into another store where she was working at. I had to talk with the manager. Didn't even cross her, bitch. I didn't even cross her. And I was like, she was fucking rude to me. And I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Because I'm a hating ass bitch. Don't fuck with me. Unprovoked. Look what you did to yourself. You should have never did that shit to me. Because now look at you. And I'll do it again. I find out she's working at a clinic. I'm calling. She gave me herpes. Her herpes ass gave me herpes. I went into your clinic and I used the pin she was using and she gave me herpes. Immediately fired. Girl, I'm weak because saying, yeah, don't fuck with me like that. Damn, hasta en la sopa te la encontraba. Yeah. Everywhere. Bestie making her employee for, yeah, I didn't know you don't do shit like that to me. Because it's unpro. I was trying to help you. I was trying to befriend you. And you're going to do it to me at Target and at the new place I'm working at? Hell no. You don't get away with that shit twice. It sounds like me. It's the consequence of her own action. Yeah. Well, I think it was like, what was it? Was it Ross? I think it was a Ross. She was working at fucking Ross. And I was like, yeah, that bitch, I was like, she was so fucking rude to me. Put her in a timeout. Some girl tried to do that to me because she didn't like me. I got hired and made her life hell there. As you should. As you should. It's the worst beef to have is work beef. It's the fucking worst. But yeah, do what you gotta do, besties. Do what you gotta do. So, okay, same bestie. I used to work at a shoe store where there was hella hoes, guys. There was a supervisor that was friendly, and the security at the time was a güerito con ojos de color, very handsome. And she would always comment how she wanted him. Now, mind you, I was having my own issue with my baby daddy that led me to clapping cheeks with that security guard. This friendly. Oh, wait. I, oh, that was my baby daddy's enemy. Had to get my lick back. But anyways, when the Chisme got out that I clapped cheeks with the security guard, this friendly supervisor would hella cut my hours. She would also look for any small excuse to send me home early, all because she was mad she didn't have that dude. And I wouldn't get promoted because of her. So I was stuck. I couldn't move up all because the store hoe couldn't get the man she wanted. Bestie, that's brutal. That's brutal. Um, Damn. But you know what? Was it worth it? Absolutely. Because you got your licking with your baby daddy. So, I mean, a win is a win. You can get a job anywhere. You feel me? Trabajo sobra por donde sea. So, it is what it is. As long as you have some hours, right? Oh, wait. I think this was a personal message. My bad. Let me answer it and then. Okay. That was me, y'all. She getting married. I'm sure what else saying her man got me pregnant. She gave me her finger. That's what I'm saying. Like, one thing about me, I can hold a grudge. All right. The owner of a chiropractic office is messing around with the manager. He is married and has kids. He's on his third failed marriage. The gag is that the mistress and the wife look exactly alike. No más que una está viejita y la otra es fresh meat. Bestie! Stop. And since they're messing around, everyone has to bow down to her. Even if the owner tells us otherwise, we have to listen to her. She has him by the balls. She got it good. She's making us work 4th of July while she's off. But girl, be fucking for real. I might just quit. There's so much more tea, but imagine she's a bestie herself and I just exposed myself. Bye. Hey, that's time and a half, ain't it? Ain't that time and a half or not? Do what you gotta do. God, these work shit. This shit's fucking messy. Bestie, for today's live, I worked at a grocery bakery as lead decorator, and the drama that happened there, lol. The girl that worked under me was a young 22-year-old married with 2 babies, fresh from having her second. She started having this interaction with the night manager, heavy flirting from the beginning. Like a month later, she found out it was her pregnant cousin's baby daddy. Oh, how little the world is. Well, that didn't stop her. She kept whatever was happening between them and had her man too. I was like 2 months pregnant and she started talking about getting pregnant herself for a third. Her man would come visit, and so many times she almost got caught. We had a deep freezer where so many times I would catch them doing crap in there. It got to the point where it was interfering with me, my piece. The guy smelled so bad, like guacala. La gente se asiega a lo pendejo. Haha. Well, at my 6 months, this girl started to challenge my position, trying to do what I did. Like, as I came in the AM, she tried to get my duties and get recognized, or even try and get me into trouble. At this point, the guy had a new thing, and the girl would run around looking for him all over, trying to catch him. Well, he got reported, and I spilt the beans anonymously. And you won't guess what, lol. She's now 3 months pregnant. She had the baby now, but won't show pictures of him. The night manager was Mexican, and the husband is a straight redhead white boy, lol. Damn. Bro, I'm telling you, work husbands and work wives are the worst. You gotta be careful. The amount of shit I used to see back in my fucking day, let me tell you something. I used to work at this fast food restaurant. It's always the cooks, bitch. It's always the fucking cooks. I went up in that bitch. I seen this woman. I dead ass thought, okay? Dead ass thought they were husband and wife. The way they would flirt, the way they would grab each other, the way they would go to the back. I was like, oh, that must be her husband because ain't no fucking way. I was like, and I remember even telling her, I was so embarrassed because I was just like, girl, I don't know how the fuck you can work with your husband because, bitch, I can't see my man all day and then have to go home with him. You know what I mean? Like, we need a break. And she was like, she's like, what? She's like, you know my husband? And I was like, oh, Cook. You feel me? She's like, that's not my husband. And I was like, oh, I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, and she's like, why would you think? Like, she got fucking hella offended. She's like, why would you think that's my husband? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't, I was, and I lied because I know what to do. I was like, oh, it's because somebody told me that. I don't know. I was like, just never mind. I was like, I confused, you know, like my fucking bad. And then she's like, yeah. She was like, I'm married and I have a daughter. And I was like, oh, okay, okay, you know what I mean? Good for you. And so, not to be that bitch, because you know, genetics is fucking crazy. Genetics are crazy. You don't know what you're gonna get, okay? Because you know, back in the day, my daddy or my fucking great granddaddy could have been with a French woman. I don't know. You know what I mean? My baby could have blue eyes. I don't know. What you just never fucking know. But you know, I just noticed that like you know, none of my fucking business. But she ended up getting pregnant while she was there working, and you know, what do I know? You know what I mean? Like I could have. She brought the baby in one day. Um, Again, I was like, okay, this baby looks like somebody who works here, but what do I fucking know? You know what I mean? Not my fucking business. And then I heard the señoras in the back talking. They were like, you already know que se lo está comiendo y que no sé qué. And I was like, so I'm not the only one thinking this. I'm not the only one who like has this in their fucking head. And when I saw the baby and I saw him and I saw the baby and like she dead ass was like this and he was like, oh, your baby's so cute. I'm just like, something's not, the math is not mathing. So I need to know. I need a DNA test. If I was about it, I would have got that baby's hair. I would have got his hair, and I would have fucking sent it to the lab because I could have fucking sworn. But you know, what do I know? What do I know? Because genetics are fucking weird. And then what if she wastes the DNA test and it's her husband's, it's not the cook's? I don't know. I don't want to start no drama. When the baby looks like a whole different ethnicity than that. Back in the day when I was a trainer for a fraud department. Back in the day when I was a trainer for the fraud department for a bank, I was training a class and it had a lot of different ages, like 18 to 50. Our AM was in her 40s and married, and we were kind of close. We would gossip, but not too close, where I knew what was going on in her marriage, but it seemed like it was good. Well, anyways, one of the guys in the class that I was training, 23-year-old, we'll call him Jose, asked me if the AM 40-year-old was single because he really liked her and they would flirt a lot. So I told him she was, and then me being chismosa told the AM he liked her and was asking if she was single. After that, the flirting really escalated. Then randomly, a week later, she was getting a divorce. And then she confided in me 2 weeks later that she was starting to talk to Jose. And since she was his supervisor, he ended up quitting. They made it official a month later, and she got pregnant. She quit, and now they are married. It was very scandalous at the time. A lot of the gossip in the office because of that. Bessie, that happens a lot. My fucking friend, y'all, told me, okay, where she was working at. Oh, because this happens a lot. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's fucking crazy. So she told me that she was talking to this guy, right? He was younger than her. And like, I feel like we're not that old yet. Like, this was years ago. So she was in her like early 20s, maybe 21, 22, right? And she was talking to this guy. He was, I want to say 18 or 19. And she was like, dude, if, you know, she does like I'm a little younger, not gonna lie. She, you know, puro pinche colágeno. And so, because we're total opposites. But she was talking to him and like he was supposed to take her out, I don't know what, right? And so then she said that like she didn't like him because he was just like too immature and she just couldn't do it. I was like, yeah, like I get it, whatever. I remember her telling me about it. And then I want to say a couple months passed, and then she's like, dude, do you remember that fucking dude I went out with? And I was like, yeah, because she had shown me. If you ain't sending pictures to the group chat, what the fuck are you doing? And so she sent me a picture. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember, you know, like, you know, he was too immature. She's like, yeah. She's like, well, tell me why the fuck I think he ended up being with one of the older women that worked in the same fucking company. He ended up getting with her, and like everybody fucking knew about, like, like I'm talking like fucking he didn't care, y'all. He gave no fucks. He posted on his Facebook and everything. Like, he took pictures with her, like, kissing and everything. And I was fucking shook it to my core. Because I was just like, wow. I think he was, like, barely turning 19. And she was, like, I want to say almost fucking 50-something. Like, almost in her fucking 60s, low-key. Or maybe I'm exaggerating. But she looked acabada. And I was like, wow. I was like, okay. And everybody thought it was fucking inappropriate, and then she ended up trying to fucking fight somebody else because like she was trying to holler at her man. I was like, babe, they're the same age. So you know what I mean? It was wild. He was securing his pension, something. He said, I'm gonna get that fucking 401k, bitch. He said, I'm getting that shit. But who knows? Because maybe love is love. Let him get his bag. I get it. I get it because I'm with the older man. But I think it's just weird. It's just such a double standard. Okay, let's just admit it. It's a double standard when you see a younger man with an older woman. Um, so you don't really see it as much. So I was just like, okay. I think I was shook because he was very much interested in women around his age. So when he got with her, I was like, oh, okay. Oops. Like that couple on TikTok. Oh, don't even. I've had enough tickets to hell today. I don't need more, bestie. Please don't do that to me. Hi, bestie. I'm hoping the besties can help me out with some advice. When I was in college, I became friends with a white girl. I am Mexican. I am 29 and she is 32 now. I struggle to maintain a friendship with her. I live at home to help out my parents economically and also because rent is very high right now. I'm trying to save for a condo. Anyways, my friend is married and her husband makes a pretty good salary. Whenever we hang out, she always insists she's worried about me because I'm single and that I need to move out. She's always nagging me about that I don't look forward to hanging out with her anymore. Should I continue to be friends with her? I'm tired of having to explain to her and other friends how expensive it is to live on a single income. Yeah, cut her off. If she hasn't gotten it by now, bestie, she's not ever gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like, because there's one thing where you're like, you tell your friend here and there, oh, you need to move out, you need to be independent, you need to do this. Once you see them that they don't take the advice, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I have friends like that where I remember back in the day, I used to tell them, you need to move out, you need to do this, you need to do that. And when I said that they didn't care, I didn't care either. I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not my fucking business. At the end of the day, you can only give advice to people who want to fucking ask for advice. And I got the hint right away. I was like, oh, she don't want to fucking hear it. You know what I mean? And if you already explain to her what the deal is, and it's not clicking, it's never gonna fucking click. So, you know what I mean? It's giving, why hang out with people like that? Especially if you have to keep repeating yourself, you have to keep fucking explaining your situation. Why do you want friends like that? Yeah, I wouldn't. I would cut them off. It's what they deserve. It's what she deserves. All right. My manager's wife went to our job demanding to talk to the owner. She was tired of her poor husband never having a day off. Little did she know he would leave early every day to hang out with our coworker, La Snake. His wife was really pretty, but he would even send flowers to La Víbora at work, and she would pretend she didn't know who sent it. So one coworker asked her, oh, the manager sent you flowers again? Her face got pale, con cara de pendeja, supposedly not knowing what she was talking about. Whew. Hey Alejandra, congratulations on being a bestie for 1 month. It's a difference in cultures, to be honest. Some don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, if she doesn't get it now, she's never gonna get it. Yo no opino nunca de la vida de mis amistades. Yo no opino nunca de la vida de mis amistades. Good for you, bestie. Me personally, I only give advice when it's fucking asked for. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just randomly tell my friends you do this, you do that. When they're complaining about a situation, like I had a friend, she got tired of her parents treating her a certain way, or like they would see her still as this little girl, and I was like, maybe it's time for you to move out. You can, because she can afford it. You know, and I was like, you can afford to move out. You make fucking amazing money. You can get your own apartment. It's not hard. You know what I mean? I'll help you. But then I saw that, she wasn't really taking it seriously. And then she ended up making up with her parents. I was like, okay, then I'm backing off. That's it. But one thing about me, not too many of my friends, well, my real friends, will ask me for advice. Because they know I'm going to give it to them how it is. So, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of you bitches, okay? A lot of you bitches don't want real friends. Said it once, I'll say it again. A lot of you biatches do not want real friends, because a real friend is going to tell you where you're fucking up. A real friend is going to tell you look like a fucking fool and you need to get your shit together. And bitches don't want to hear that. They want to hear, oh, you're doing good. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody goes through this. It's normal. Oh, yeah, that's, it's okay to get back with him. It's okay to fucking, go through this and no. No, I'm gonna tell you how it is. You look fucking dumb. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. But y'all want them fake friends. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear, and I ain't about it. I don't want friends like that. I don't want friends telling me where I'm when I'm fucking up that, oh yeah, you're doing good. No. I know I'm fucking up, bitch. Yeah, don't ask me shit unless you want my full fucking honest opinion. My Taurus BF is the same way. She would tell it like it is, and I respect her. If you want to hear what you want, get fake friends. That's what I'm saying. They want the best for you. Yeah, they don't. They don't want the best for you. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. Friends like that tell you what you want to hear, bitch, they're on the side. They're literally on the side making fun of you. And they're fucking laughing. Every time you fail, les da gusto. Every time you fuck up, they're in the corner. They're not in your corner, bitch. They're in their own corner and they're doing this. And they're fucking laughing at you. And honestly, from what I've learned this year, they probably in your ops corner, bitch. They probably over there kikiing it up with bitches that can't fucking stand you, with bitches that make fun of you, with bitches that literally hate on everything you fucking do. They're in there. You know what I'm talking about. They're over there. So don't do it. Don't do it. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Nobody's perfect. Nah, because for real, that's why I don't say anything, because nobody's ready for my 2 cents. That's what I'm saying. I don't say anything, Bessie, because you don't really know how people would take it. That's true too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather keep it real with you so you know who I am and I know who you are. And if you can't handle me, then that's perfectly fine. We can go our ways, and you can go cry your sob story to some other bitch that wants to hear it, because I don't. I honestly would rather bitches cut me off. I'd rather you cut me off than me having to fucking hear your sob story every fucking time. Now, everyone welcomes unsolicited advice well. That's true. If they're really your people, then they won't get offended. And here's the thing. I feel like people who get offended easily by advice and shit, it's because of trauma. It's because of, some form of PTSD. They get triggered. But also because nobody's ever fucking held them accountable. That used to be me, okay? When I was younger, and me and Hanko would even Hanko, sometimes the shit that he would say would trigger me. When it came to my mom, when it came to it would trigger me, because I know that what he's telling me is true, and I know I should take his advice, but it's a defense mechanism, and I don't want to see in the moment that, yeah, you're right, and I should do this, but I'm not gonna fucking do it just because I'm a fucking prideful person. But at some point, as you get older and you go through so much, you have to be like, let me step back and let me listen. Because now I am a listener to certain people, not anybody, okay? Like, exactly. Like, I don't want unsolicited advice from random bitches who don't have my best interest at heart. There are some people in my family and my friends who are like, yeah, I know that they fuck with me. I know they have my best interest at heart. And if they're telling me that I'm fucking up, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna analyze, I'm gonna think it through. And then I'm gonna come out, you know what, you're right. I fucked up. Let me fix it. But not from random bitches. Only from, you know what I mean? From bitches that I heavily fuck with. But sometimes just listen. Because I'd rather have somebody keeping it real with me than somebody fucking lying to my face and then going behind my back and laughing at me fucking up. Yeah. I used to work for a clinic as a medical assistant back in 2016. Taking it back, bitch. At this place, they were doing nasty things to the patients. So this clinic would not just sterilize the equipment and would just wash with dish soap. Many women in this place had HIV. So just imagine. The owner was a nurse in Mexico. Her husband was an old white man who had money. The clinic was open under a doctor license she knew. Last year, I found out they were under investigation. I quit that job because I couldn't with all the fraud they were doing to medical, etc. Location, South Los Angeles, California. By the way, clinic still open. Bestie, get it out. Get it out there so nobody goes there, because that's crazy. I always ask, do you want advice or do you want me to listen? Yes, Bestie, I lost a best friend of 10 years. Quería que le dijera que su boyfriend loved her when he clearly didn't. So I just left her, have fake friends. He cheated on her and had kids. That's what I'm saying. Like, come talk to me when you want to be fucking real. When you want to be real, hit me up. Not my work chisme, but my mom's. She works as a janitor at an elementary school. School had just ended, and the teachers and secretaries were cleaning out their desk classrooms for the summer. One day she was working, cleaning the office, when she walked into the principal's office thinking he had gone home for the day. She walked in, and the principal had a teacher doggy. De perrito. Okay. The perrito clapping her cheeks from the back. The principal just stopped and said, I'm gonna make up a name. Um, Juana. My mom, with her face of embarrassment, just closed the door and walked away. Come to find out, there's a group of teachers, including the principal, are swingers. I found out recently about some people that be swanging. That shit's weird. It's weird when, cause it's just like, I get it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I understand everybody has their kinks, and you know what I mean? Everybody has their specialties. Bessie, how do I subscribe to Las Bessies? It is in the description, Bessie. The link is in the description. Not Juana. Um because like, why y'all recruiting people? Why y'all recruiting? Just let it be. Let it be. No, I don't know, y'all. I just, people don't what's it called? Don't shit where you eat. Do not hook up with coworkers. It always gets messy. It always just ends up being a fucking circus, and like, it's just too much. It's just too much. Y'all, I'm gonna say some people hit it too close to home. When it's coworkers, it's cousins, it's fucking friends. Like, it's just too much. And I don't know. Doggy style in school, ill. It's just too much, y'all. Y'all need to start going out of town. Okay? Go out of town and find somebody from another town, from another fucking state. You know what I mean? From another rancho, bitch. Because you can't be doing it in the same spot. You can't. Don't do it at work. Don't do it at work. It gets messy. Me and my boyfriend met at work, and it's been together for 5 years. Okay, you're not the rule, you're the exception. I know my daughter was a real one when she told me, I don't want mom advice. I want to know what it is for real. Oh shit. It's called maturing. Have you watched the show El Juego de las Llaves? I have. That shit got fucking messy. That shit got messy. Alright. Work Chisme for tonight's live. When I was 16, I used to work at a grocery store as a cashier. On Christmas, a gift was left at a customer service for me, and I had no idea who it was from. Well, 2 weeks later, this old ass man who could have been my dad comes up to me and asks me if I liked my gift. I was really intimidated and didn't really say anything. It was perfume, and I never opened it. Fast forward Valentine's Day, my shift was over and I left. When I was on my way home, my manager called me to let me know there was a huge arrangement of flowers waiting for me at the service desk, and they were from that man. I told my manager I wanted nothing to do with him, so I was not going back for the arrangement, and she kind of tried to make me feel bad and said he spent so much money on them. I was shook, like, ma'am, I'm 16 and this man is like 40. Me vale madre what he spent. He shouldn't be doing that in the first place. Well, the next day, my manager apologized to me and said I was right, and she said when she told him I didn't want the flowers and I wasn't coming back in for them, he said, it's okay, I'll take them home to my wife. Moral of the story, if your man works at a grocery store, he probably ain't shit. LOL. Jesus. I have a friend. Who works in a floral department. And I remember her telling me that this fucking dude, okay, it was Valentine's Day. It was Valentine's Day. And he had came in a week before Valentine's Day because he wanted to get his shit. I mean, it was for Valentine's Day, but he came in a week before because he was trying to get his fucking ducks in a row. Okay? So he goes up to my friend and he's telling her, he's like, I need 3 arrangements. She's thinking mom, wife, and daughter. Simple. You know what I mean? Simple. He's like, I cheated on my wife. And she was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, I cheated on my wife, so I'm trying to get her back. So I want hers to be, you know what I mean, the most expensive. He had money. He was like, I want you to make it really nice. I just want, I want it. He was fucking weird because she said it was like, he was like, I want the vision to be, I'm sorry. Like, this is what I'm going for is, I'm sorry, take me back. I don't want a divorce. I want to stay married to you. I'm sorry that I cheated. So she was like, okay. So then she's like, okay, then all three of them must be for the wife. No. So he's like, I want two smaller ones. The other small one, it was one big one and two small ones. The other one of the small ones was for the bitch he cheated with. He was like, one thing men will do is talk. That's what I'm saying. So, big one for the wife that says, I'm sorry. The other one was for the side piece. Okay. I'm also saying, I'm sorry. And he was like, I have to apologize to her because, you know what I mean? She's mad that my wife found out. And like, she's not for the drama. Obviously she is. She's fucking a married man. But go off. The third one, okay, get this. The third one was for another bitch that worked in the floral department. He was like, I've been coming in, I've been seeing her. That one's going to be for her. Do you not think that my friend is not going to tell her coworker that you're getting one for your wife and your side piece and now for her? Like, be fucking for real. But he left my friend $100 tip. And I was like, maybe it was hush money. But I don't know what she ended up doing. I don't know if she told her or not. She didn't tell me that. But 100, I don't know. Make it 200, I don't say shit. You feel me? Make it 200, I ain't saying nothing. 100 seems, you know what I mean? But what do I know? One thing men have, it's always going to be the audacity. Let me take another shot. One thing men got, it'll be that audacity. They always got that. Fuck. I apologize. Because I don't ever let a man tell you he don't got time. Because clearly they do. And you know what? I feel like low-key my friend was about to get her little flower arrangement too. Because he was there talking to her. Facts, $100 is the new 20. That's what I'm saying. Make it 200. And we got a deal. You ain't making it 200, I don't want to hear it. Don't ever limit. I worked at middle school and the amount of boys that tried taking me out, I would ask, on what? Your bike? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I don't know if I want to confess this or not. Let me take a shot. Let me take a shot and then we'll see if I'm up to it. I don't know. I'm scared. What if my old fucking classmates see this? Fuck. Okay, so I'm not proud of this. Excuse me. So back in the Disney, I'm so embarrassed. I don't think I've ever told this story. If you went to school with me, no, you didn't, bitch. Mind your fucking business. Just kidding. So, back in the day, I think this was like elementary school. For sure it was elementary. Maybe it went into middle school, but most likely elementary school. I had this friend, right? I'm so embarrassed. Okay, back in the day on Valentine's Day, they would do this thing where it was a carnation or like a pencil with a heart-shaped eraser, okay? So you would go, I think you'd pay like $1 or 75 cents or 50 cents. It was between that. And you would basically send somebody a carnation. And, like, it would be during the school day. It's like on Mean Girls when they would go and give the little fucking, the candy cane shit. And they were like, none for Gretchen Wiener. That's what it was. And so you would get a carnation. It would have a little note. You would go, you would send them out, you would write to who and from who. So, because I don't even know why I did this shit. It's so stupid. But I was just thinking about the flowers, right? Um, Me and this friend, messy, fucking, we're some messy ass bitches. And I'll do it again. We would figure out who had crushes on who, okay? And depending on how messy we were trying to be, yeah, the little grams. Depending on how messy we were trying to be, we would send carnations to people from people. So there was this girl, right? Okay. There was this girl, right? And she had a crush on two guys. And she's also she had a crush on two guys. And she was really feeling one of them, right? And the other guy didn't really like him. I mean, didn't really like her, but because in my mentality, this is what I thought. And I'm desde chiquita, y'all. I want to say it was elementary. I thought he doesn't want her because like he doesn't see anybody wanting her. You know what I mean? Like I was like, it was trying to make him jealous type of shit. I did that once, yeah. So the guy that she had a crush on two guys, but she really wanted this one guy. So the other guy had sent her a carnation, right? Mind you, we were in the same class. Like I knew that it was gonna happen. So me and my friend, and she was my friend. Okay, she was my friend. So the girl that we gave the carnation to. So I end up fucking. We go. I pay the money. I write that let's just say Jennifer. It was for fucking Jennifer from Mark, the guy who she really really wanted a crush on. So wait, no, I'm not fucking telling this. I'm trying to think. I think I fucked it up. No, yeah, it is right. It is right. I'm like, wait, did I? Okay, no, yeah, it is right. So we ended up saying that it's from the guy that she really, really has a crush on, right? So we say it's from fucking Mark. We did the whole thing, right? We're in class. It's like it's carnation time. They have the fucking carnations. They go, they give it to her, right? But this is how fucking dumb I was. It didn't occur to me. You know what I mean? Like, no me llegó that like, fuck, we're all gonna be in the same fucking class together when the shits go down. And what if she fucking asks him, thank you? Like, what if she's like, thank you for my carnation, right? I started so much drama that day. It was fucking wild. She gets the fucking carnation. She shook. She like se pone roja because she's like, oh, like, I really like him. I think he liked me type of shit. She doesn't say anything. Thank goodness. She doesn't say anything until fucking lunchtime. Come lunchtime, she goes and she tells him thank you. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't send you the fucking carnation. She's like, yeah, you did. And so he's like, what the fuck? Like, this is a fucking trick. So he thinks that the other crush that she fucking has did it. So then he ends up arguing with him. He's like, I didn't fucking do that. Like, why would I do that? And it became this whole fucking thing. They had to separate these bitches at lunch. It was fucking wild. And so then she ends up fucking, like, low-key crying about it. And I felt so fucking bad. I was like, fuck, like, it was us. But he's the guy she really had a crush on, ends up fucking seeing her crying. He goes and he sits with her, and they end up dating. So, like, bitch, I helped you. Like, what it took, you know what I mean? It took a little bit to get there, but we got there. Then there was this other bitch I did not fucking like. Like, she used to fucking bully me. So, God forgive me. God forgive me for I have sinned. Diosito Santo, por favor, perdóname. There was a girl I could not fucking stand. She used to fucking bully me. Mind you, she was a big ass bitch herself, okay? It was fat on fat crime. And she would bully me. And so okay, don't even come at me, bitch. Don't even fucking come at me because I was little. I was in elementary. I'm not ashamed. It happened. She got a carnation. Okay? She got a carnation from this guy, this little boy, not a guy, a little boy that fucking liked her. She didn't like him back, right? So, if I would see, if I would see her get a carnation from a guy, I would try to see who the fuck it was from, right? And then I would double it. So, like, the guy that sent her a fucking carnation, he sent her one, right? So, I fucking sent him 2 carnations from her, and he was following her around. She was following her around like a fucking puppy dog for like a fucking week, and she was pissed about it. And she ended up fucking telling the teacher, like, he will not leave me alone, and I'm very uncomfortable. And, like, mind you, we're in elementary. For another kid to make another kid feel uncomfortable back in the fucking day in the 90s, bitch, fucking wild, right? So Yeah, they ended up having to fucking put them in separate classes, and like he was fucking heartbroken. That was my bad though. That was my bad. But I did make essentially all that happened was I made him follow her around. I didn't make him. He wanted to. Me trying to make myself feel better. And then I did send myself a carnation. I did send myself one. And then I put some fucking random name that like didn't even exist in our class or like in any other class just to be spontaneous. Not gonna lie. Not even gonna fucking lie, bitch. And dead ass, my mom fucking gave me that idea. I forgot what the fuck we were watching, and I was telling her about the carnations and how like nobody, sent me one, and like there's other girls that don't get it. Like it's not just me. Like me lying to myself, trying to make myself feel better. And she told me, she was like, just send yourself one. And I was like, you were right, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Let me just send myself one. Why the fuck am I here fucking acting a fool? I went and bought myself 10. Yeah, it was like some fucking random fucking name. Straight out of Clueless. Yeah. I was like, per. But them carnations, that's just deadly. It's deadly and it's dangerous. And I don't recommend because if they're gonna do that shit, I feel like as a teacher, I couldn't see it. I feel like if I was a teacher, I just have to fucking buy the whole class roses, cause ain't no fucking way. You're gonna do that to my students, bitch? From Jacobo, dead ass. I hate myself. But yeah, you know what I mean. Just wild times, wild times. Okay. Okay. I never had any money for the grams. I barely had money for my hot Cheetos with cheese. The way I was digging into my dad's fucking coin jar, wild. He had a fucking teddy bear. And I was just fucking shaking that shit out. True, we all equal unless you're a little brat. That part. All right. Work Chisme. I have a lot, so I've grown close to my manager. She's really cool, even though she's like 10 years older than me, and we've gone out drinking and to the bailes and shit like that. I'm 20. But something I don't like about her is the fact that when she's mad, she's not fun to be around. Like, I get work is stressful sometimes, but don't take it out on me. So she wanted to ignore me, so I ignored her back. Until the next day where she finally came up to me and was trying to apologize, but I cut her off and was just trying to tell her that she needs to stop acting like that. And I heard from people that she said I was yelling at her and I stormed off. I didn't, but at that point, I was over it and was ready to cut her off. But something happened, so we got close again. But IDK what to do whenever that happens again. Like, do I just let her be or should I just cut her off? Don't entertain it. People who throw tantrums like that, don't even entertain it. They have to stop eventually if you really do want to be her friend. Another Chisme bitch, OMG. I was getting close to this guy at work, and he is also 10 years older than me, so he's 30. But he's so fucking cute, and we were dead-ass flirting with each other. He was talking about how we should hang out together, and Wednesday was his last day, so we were flirting, doing our normal thing, until I'm like, well, nice knowing you. I asked him for his IG so we can keep in touch, and this motherfucker asked me for a hug, so I gave one to him just to find out he has a whole girlfriend. Men ain't shit. I'm telling you, bestie, don't do it. Don't do it at work. It's not worth it. I bought myself birthday balloons, took them to school. Bestie! It'd be like that. I barely had money for a single chocolate mints they used to sell at my school. I barely had a quarter for the fucking pencils and those machines. That's what I had. But I will make it. I will find change. I am a manager. She makes me want to quit my job. It'd be like that. If we all loved our managers, wouldn't be a better world. We've been knowing men ain't Cheetos, literally. I work with people of different ages, and I didn't find out about this till recently. But one of the older Mexican señoras is having an affair with a younger Middle Eastern guy. She's in her late 50s, and he's mid-30s. It's been happening for years. Other employees have gone to HR about it because they're concerned her old-school Mexican husband is going to find out and come to the workplace and pew-pew everyone. LOL, he sends her money and buys her expensive gifts, always telling him she's going to leave her husband, but I don't believe she ever will. We all wish he would just forget about her and move on with his life. It's been going on for 6 years. I've been told. Damn. She got that good, bitch. She got that good. Cause you telling me her husband is about it, that he gonna pew pew, and she got this man giving her money, the Middle Eastern man, bitch. She got that good. Can't convince me otherwise. Work Chisme. I literally just found out that a regional manager who is married got an employee pregnant and had her get an abortion. Turns out he has been sleeping with a lot of different employees. He didn't even get fired, just went on a temporary leave. Damn. What the fuck? That's wild. Hey bestie, my confession is that I sleep with my best friend's brother. He still hits me up for round two. I tell him I'm good because now I feel bad. It was more so out of loneliness and we were both going through at the time. And one thing led to another and sauce. LOL, just needed to get it off my chest. Thanks. You know what? I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you brought it up, bestie, because I never understood it. In the movies, um, for example, the kissing booth with that dumb fucking actress, because I can't stand her. There's just something about her that fucking pisses me off. I can't explain it. I don't. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. But like the kissing booth, right? Where she ends up, clapping cheeks with her best friend's older brother. Where the fuck is that a crime? Who made it disgusting? Like who said that's not right? Who said that that's not okay? Because never ever ever has that pissed me off. You know what I mean? Or like I don't get it. It might. Well, let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up. In another friend group that I know, we're gonna put this friend group as an example. That's not us. You know what I mean? It's another friend group. I don't know who these bitches are. I'm just, you know what I mean. Um, one of the friends ended up fucking the other friend's brother, and they all knew about it. You know what I mean? They all knew about it. Nobody gave a fuck. I was like, cool, good for fucking you. And then later on, one of the other friends ended up fucking her brother, and I was like, good for fucking you. What's the issue? It didn't tear them apart. They still cool. You know what I mean? They laugh about it. So I'm just like, when did it become a fucking crime to fuck your best friend's brother? I've never done it. Don't even put that on me. I haven't done it. Y'all know I got married young. But you know what I mean? Not pointing fingers or nothing. But when did that become a crime? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I think it depends because what if they pretend to be your friend to get to the brother? No. The scenario I'm talking about is when you've been friends forever and then things happen and you end up fucking your best friend's brother. That's different. Now, if you're just trying to be my friend and go my brother, then you can tell that. But if we've been genuine friends for the longest and then you fuck my brother, okay. We have the potential to be sister-in-laws one day. Or not. I don't care. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why that's such a big deal. I don't understand why it's frowned upon. Why is it frowned upon? Guys don't care. Guys literally offer up their sisters. I want to let you know that. You got a brother, bitch, he's offering you for a taco. If you have a fucking brother, bitch, he's at work right now telling his fucking coworker, if you let me have half of your burrito, you can fuck my sister. That's what your brothers are doing. So I don't understand why it's frowned upon. They can be playing the long game. My best friend from elementary school married my cousin who she said was annoying. I mean, you know what I mean? Maybe it can ruin the friendship if something goes wrong. I guess. I mean, if you say so. Me and then I don't see the big deal. Because at the end of the day, it ain't got shit to do with me. I think like my brother's business is my brother's business. And if he cheats on you, babe, what do you want me to do? That doesn't mean we're not friends. I'm still gonna hang out with you. We can shit talk about my brother. Yeah, he ain't shit. You know what I mean? I had a BFF and her mom literally told me it would ruin our friendship if I ever went for the brother. Literally the ugliest boy. I could never. The audacity. I will tell you this: the fucking worst thing ever is having people tell you that your brother's fucking cute when he looks like a fucking meatball. In high school, bitch. Oh my god, the way some of my friends. I do understand it. The way some of my friends would. Oh my gosh, I can't even. I want to fucking gag just thinking about it. What if she cheated on him? Oh, fucking charge that one to the game, bitch. If my best friend cheats on my fucking brother, what do you want me to do? That's your fault. That, that's your fault, babe. You wasn't hitting her right. As she fucking should. You know what I mean? She fucking should. What do you want me to do? Sorry. Maybe do better. Maybe do better so they don't cheat on you. You know what I mean? I don't see how that's my problem. I honestly don't. I don't see how it's my problem. If he cheats on her, I'm gonna tell her the same thing. What do you want me to do? No, because you knew what it was when they came in the picture. That's what I'm saying. Actually, I'm embarrassed, and honestly, I'd rather disown my brother. I'm embarrassed that you got cheated on. Why are you fucking disgracing the family like that? That's wild to me. That's fucking crazy. Just kidding. But not kidding. Oh no, but yeah, when I was in high school, the amount of fucking girls that would go up and hug my brother was so fucking weird because I didn't even hug him. And like it was so disgusting. And this is my younger brother. He's 1 year younger than me. When we were in high school, I'm literally gonna set the fucking scene, okay? You got lockers on both sides in the fucking hallway, just like in the movies. He would fucking walk. He has my friends like this. He got a hand around it. I'm like, ugh, you fucking, what is happening? And every morning they would go, oh, let me go give your brother a hug. Ew, bitch, you're nasty. You're fucking nasty. You're nasty, and I don't even want to be associated with you. What are you doing? It's giving fucking weird. And like, oh my god, I can't believe that's your brother. Bitch, I can't believe it either. And he's a little slow. I'm letting you know right now, he's a little slow. Just kidding. But I'm not. This is the same brother. No, let me shut the fuck up. True, I'm with you, Bessie. Like, why is it a big deal? But I do know a lot of people who ride so hard for their family, they don't about anyone else. I'm just going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this right now. If I really, truly got upset about a friend of mine with my brother, it's giving incest. If I cared that much, it's giving... Because I can't stand... Like, I already told y'all about this. I don't like toxic sisters. Where, like, that's my brother, and I'm always going to come first because that's my brother, and, like, he does this for me. He does that. Bitch, it's giving incest, emotional incest. It's giving, you want your brother. And, bitch, we don't do that Targaryen shit over here, okay? We don't do that over here. So, I don't give a fuck. It does nothing to me whether or not he fucks a friend of mine. Ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I mean? That goes for any of my brothers. So, I feel like if you care that much, it's time to go to therapy, babe. That should not bother you. And you shouldn't even be thinking about it. You shouldn't even be thinking about what your brother's doing or who he's fucking. That's nasty. I don't think he's doing that to you. Is he worrying about what's going inside of you? I don't think so. Okay, Allie, have a good dinner. Yeah, that's weird. That's probably why I don't get it. I personally, I always worry that if it doesn't work out. I mean, obviously, because obviously if that happens, it happens. What can you do? You're not gonna fucking disown your family over a friend, realistically. So, you know what I mean? But you just can't take shit like that serious. I want my friend to date my brother because she deserves better, low-key. Ooh. All right, my work scandal is I used to work as a waitress in this Mexican restaurant owned by Ecuadorians. Me and this Ecuadorian coworker started flirting, and I didn't know he had a girlfriend in New York City. Well, one weekend, we took the bus to his apartment in Queens, which is about 2.5 hours from where we work and I live. Bunch of red flags. But we're going to continue. He gave me a tour of his hood in Queens, and we went to his apartment. He is the first and only guy I ever had tried El Chiquiristriquis. It was not great. Laughing my ass off. But long story short, we rode the bus back to where I was living and his girlfriend called. He told her he loves her and didn't do anything all day. He also told her he hoped she enjoyed herself in New Jersey with her family. I felt so dumb and we had a big falling out. I saw him where I changed my oil recently, 6 years later, and he started talking about that weekend. He also added me on IG and was trying to talk. I told him to respect me as I am married and happy in my life. He blocked me. You were just taking L after L, bestie. You were just taking L after L, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be for real with you. You took another L because you allowed him to talk to you. You allowed him to message you. As soon as you saw him pop up in your DMs, blocked. You allowed him to block you. So you know what? Respectfully, bestie, I love you, but you put the city girls down. That shouldn't have happened that way. As soon as he messaged you, you should have blocked him. Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You know what I mean? But we live and we learn. He tried her Chiqui Restri and did. All right. Hey, bestie, I need some advice ASAP. Well, my little cousin passed away last Friday due to a dude doing donuts, and she was coming home literally at the corner of her house, and she lost control and hit a tree and got ejected out of the car. Well, I'm so sorry, bestie. I planned the car wash to get funeral donations anyway. I haven't been around my family since 2015. I had two babies. No one had reached out till this tragically. I'm trying to help at the best of my ability, but the problem here is they still have my uncle married into the family in the picture, and he essayed me for years. They act like nothing ever happened. I want to go to the funeral and help with everything, but I feel like I have my hands tied because I know he'll be there. Also, my aunt had a whole other kid with him knowing what he did. Even in her presence, I feel the anger. I don't know what to do, bestie. Also, bestie, to all the besties with older children, please don't let them be out on the street doing donuts and stuff because the guy who killed her fled and turned himself in 2 days later and is now facing murder. To all, please wear seatbelts. I'm so sorry you're going through this, bestie. But I will say this: you don't have to be there. I understand that you want to go, you know what I mean, despedirte de tu prima, but it's not necessary for you to be there. Protect your peace. You can always go after. And I understand you want to be around family, but if they don't support you, bestie, protect your peace. Honestly, I think it's just a sign not to be there. Why do you want to be there with people who didn't support you when you asked for help and you reached out to them and you told them what was going on and they didn't care? I'm just being real with you. Don't put yourself through that situation. You shouldn't have to. You don't deserve to go through something like that again. It's very traumatizing, and I don't. Right now, I know that you're already feeling it because you know that he's gonna be there, but it's very triggering, to see people like that who have done you wrong like that. So don't go, bestie. I know that you're gonna do what you want and what feels right to you, but my advice is don't go. I don't think you have to be there. I think that you can support her and you can say goodbye to her at another time. I don't think it necessarily has to be then and there at the funeral. I feel like you can always go after. And it's the same. You know what I mean? This is gonna sound fucked up, pero el muerto ya está muerto. Okay, your cousin. There's nothing that's gonna bring her back. And where they lay her to rest, that's where she's gonna be. And you can go whenever you want. You don't have to go at that specific time. So protect your peace. I agree. Your willing comes first. You can find your own way to say your goodbyes. I can't even imagine dealing with this. Sending you so much love. You deserve a better family. Yes, bestie. Bestie, read my comment. Where's your comment, bestie? Call the funeral director. Any money you want to contribute, pay directly. If you can't face your family, ask them to go before or after. Yeah. Yeah, I would that too. I'm pretty sure like there could be a time where you can go for sure, and like it could be private. Especially if you're gonna give money, I'm pretty sure they can do that for you. Thank you, Gabriel. That's good advice. All right. The rant and a question. The Mexican culture is all about family, but sometimes when a family member does something to another member, example SA or something similar, they're quick to hush it down or tell you to shut up and not talk about it because you can ruin the abuser's life or career. I spoke up about something this family member did to me, and now I'm being told to shut up, that I don't have the right to speak about it, even though I'm the victim. Now I'm being told they reported me to the cops because I spoke out, and this person can lose his career making a fool of himself on social media. They have already twisted the narrative to say it was about money and no harassment was involved. What would you guys do? Keep speaking up about it or just hush it down and let it go and become the liar when they twist the story to tell others? I would continue to tell the truth. I would continue to tell your version, and I would do it in a way where it's all out there, and I wouldn't let people shut me up. You know, if it was me and the thing is, people... The thing is, a lot of people are quick to shut shit down like this and gaslight, and they want you to be a victim your whole fucking life. And they don't want you to speak out because they know that if you speak out, yeah, it could ruin his career. But the big picture here is stopping it from continuing, okay? So that it stops happening to other people, so that the next victim, so there isn't a next victim, basically. Because I'm telling you, the way abusers progress is fucking crazy. They go from hitting you, from slapping you, from dragging you, to SA, to, and it just gets worse and worse. And these are crazy people. People who do this are not fucking there psychologically. They're fucking psychos. They have a fucking serial killer fucking mentality. Like, there's no way it doesn't escalate to them unaliving somebody at some point. And the thing is, the more that you're quiet, the more they get ballsy. The more that they're like, nothing's gonna happen to me. I did it once, I'll do it again, because nobody speaks up. You speaking up helps in so many ways that you don't realize. It'll stop them. Eventually, it has to stop them. Or eventually, even if he doesn't get locked up, even if, let's say he doesn't stop, but at least now people are precautious. Now they can put a fucking a face to a name. When they see his face, when they see his name, they know that he did this and this. They may not know, they may not believe it truly, but it'll stick with him. And honestly, if I see somebody who has something like that, I'm gonna fuck, you know what I mean? Okay, be careful. Even if it's a fucking rumor, even if maybe I don't believe it 100%, but I'm like, you know what? Just to be safe, stay the fuck away from this dude, because there's stuff out there about him, and I don't need it. I don't need it to fucking come near my family. So you know what I mean? They need to be isolated. They need to be fucking put in jail. But if you can't get them in jail, get them jumped or isolate them so that they can't be around other fucking people. Oh, the clinic name that was doing that nasty shit is Clinico del Socorro on Vernon and Central in LA, in Cali. You never know who else might get the courage to speak up too. That's also true. Sorry I'm late. It's been a day. It's okay, bestie. Speaking out, your inner circle might not believe you, but you'll plant the seed of doubt and hopefully say, that's what I'm saying. You planted exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was looking for. You're planting the seed of doubt. And honestly, who gives a fuck? You didn't give. Why? Here's the thing. Why are they putting his career and his future in your like on your conscience? That should be on his conscience. You didn't give a fuck about your career when you were doing the shit. You didn't give a fuck about your future when you were doing the shit. Why is that on me to care? I don't give a fuck. If you don't care about your own shit, why should I? You're out here fucking being nasty and doing stupid shit. So how is that my fault? How about don't do it? And you wouldn't even be in this predicament. You feel me? So that's all I gotta say. Hey, Bessie, I was working at the staffing agency and so much went down. We used to hire people, mostly Latinos. It was a factory. The HR person was my bestie, and so was the girl who would train them. So the lady who I hired came up to me out of nowhere, and she was like, I need to talk to you. Who is a trainer? I need her to be here because I have a question. So I called her. She came, and the lady was like, why are you talking to my man? And me and the trainer were shook. The trainer was like, because he told me he was your sobrino. And the lady started crying and was like, no, he's my man. And he said that you were offering yourself to him. Sorry. Sorry. It's a tequila. Because who the fuck says that? You were offering yourself to him? The trainer started to get red and was like, no, I wasn't. He was the one who kept calling me. They started to yell, and the HR person was coming in, was like, come here, because they were about to fight. The HR guy separated them, and the guy was silent. He didn't say nothing. He had scratches on him from the lady that had hit him. Turns out the guy had applied, but when he did, he said she was his aunt, but they were having a relationship. Then the guy went outside, and a group of guys came in, and they all surrounded the lady and were like, what's wrong? What happened? Because she was crying, and she was acting like a little girl, all chipilona, and said, now that turns out she was cheating on her sobrino slash boyfriend with one of them. I found out like a week later. I found out because he told her, ahí cuando me agarras la mano, se me paran los pelitos. I was disgusted. The group was for two older guys and two young ones. One of the older guys told the younger ones that they had to move out the apartment because he wanted to take the ladies to the apartment. I felt about for them because they were hard workers and they had to quit and move to a different state because they couldn't afford to stay here. It's sad what the older guy did to them. Messy is the right word. Thank you for that. I'm telling y'all, work beef be fucking crazy. Hold on. Wait, I'm not saying it. Nothing like this happened at my job. um, Excuse me. There was a lot of messiness at one of my jobs. That shit was fucking crazy. Let me go into the deep trenches of my request. Maybe there's another one. Oh yeah, there is. Wait. I can't do this. Um, I'm the one that said I'd lick the sweat off of the viejito's head, neck, and everything. But you guys, the besties, think he has an amarre on me. He's white though. Would that make a difference? I've got many questions. Bestie, I don't think it's an amarre. I think you're just down bad, and we've all been there. You feel me? Just stand up, babe. Just stand up. It'll get better. Sometimes it could be a lesson. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go through shit to learn shit. So there's that. When I was 18, I dated my manager, which I didn't like him at first. However, I ended up falling in love with him. We dated for 8 months and we were really close. He ended up cheating on me with my coworker. I found out because she left her phone in the locker and I went through it. He was begging for me to come back and I did, but I cheated on him and ended up with his friend. Just stand up. What do you want me to say? Just stand up, bestie. Stand up. Stand up right now. I'm not playing with y'all. Whew. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the story ones. I almost fucking flipped my phone and showed y'all. No, because I may fuck my coworker. He keeps sending me mixed signals through though. Keep y'all updated. Do what you gotta do. Chisme, my coworker, Sangrona era la Sancha del manager. Ooh. I did my boss's son, and now we are married with 2 kids. At least it worked out for you. I dreamt that I met you at Jack in the Box, manifesting it, LOL. That sounds like a really good time. That sounds like a good time. I'm having an affair with the guy I left to be with my husband, if that makes sense. So you're cheating with an ex. I'll simplify it for you. You're cheating with an ex. It is what it is. I work for a school district and so many people have affairs, it's crazy, but to each their own. Custodians, teachers, parents, it's a free-for-all. I've heard that. Not even gonna lie, I've heard that. I have a crush on my coworker. I feel like he likes me too, but he's so shy and I know he won't. He won't what? I poured Visine in the coffee pot to give my coworker chorro. Where do you work? Because I don't want to work with you. An attorney at my firm started cheating with another attorney. They would coordinate business meetings, but they were actually in a hotel clapping cheeks on the clock. Anyways, his wife popped up in one day demanding to see the female attorney, and that's how we all found out what was going down. Mind you, this was at a faith-based nonprofit firm. That'll get you. That'll get you. Now her rewording it to make it sound less worse. Y'all been to Chuck E. Cheese? Parents scouting like down. But the last time I wanted that, I became the T because everyone thought I was dating my boyfriend and his bestie. But I'm 100% his bestie is gay. He wants my man for real. Stop. Take the first step to asking out the shy guy. That's what I did and I got married. Not the admitting to poisoning. That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to fucking work with you, bestie. One time I needed a raise, so I gave the owner, who's 76, a BJ. My ex-boss was always trying to have sex with new hires at Vaughn's. He now has cancer. My assistant manager cheated on her husband with a trainee. I ended up marrying my manager. We used to clap cheeks upstairs at closing time when we were secretly dating. But she said, no, because she was like, back in 2017, I worked in a clinic of an Ethiopian doctor as a medical assistant for the Hispanic. Hold up, my kid's being bad right now. She couldn't finish. Did she end up finishing this? She didn't finish it. The Bebe kids didn't let her. Bessie, my coworker, and I would go to the break room and grab each other inappropriately and hook up after work. The whole time, no one at work knew, and a lot of girls liked him. He also had a girlfriend the whole time. Why am I trash? Laughing my fucking ass off. We both quit, and now everyone knows. I can never show my face there again. It'd be like that. I remember my sub being mad because somebody called in because they had chorro. Not the Bebe kids. And she didn't finish it. You know... Oh, I'm done. Hey, bestie. Advice, please. This summer, me and my husband had plans to visit his family in Mexico. So about 2 weeks ago, his mom called and told him his sisters are planning a 15th and a graduation party. Mind you, she only told him because she wants money, que todos van a poner algo. The other brothers, none of them like me. His parents haven't crossed that line, so les tengo respeto. His sister wants a group huevo and wants to make a big party, but she's broke. She never has money. She lives off with the brothers and my suegros. Her man works in the U.S., but he has another family here. She knows, pero se hace pendeja, and we all know the rancho knows too. Fuck. Well, my hubby was excited. He loves his niece, but I told him no, that we weren't sending anything. And the other brothers sent the money already that same week. She told them what to get me upset. Whenever my suegra gets sick, I just need money for food, gas, basic things, nadie entiende. But for a party, they have money to waste. To me, that's stupid. I told him, why can't she just make something simple, just a small dinner, or waste that money on other stuff? My niece shares a twin bed with her two brothers and shares a room with her mom, too. Why are people like that? I will never get it. Quieren gastar lo que no tienen. The whole rancho already knows. Hey, you know what? I love a good bestie who puts her foot down. I know they don't fuck with you though, bestie. I know they're mad. They're really mad right now. Fuck it. Pa que vean quién manda aquí en esta pinche casa. You feel me? Let them know. Lay down the fucking law. Si la pinche jefa dice que no, no se hace, mijo. Y no se manda nada. Let them bitches know. Are y'all gonna go to the party though? Bessie, at this point though, you can't show up to the party and you didn't put nothing. Like, put at least in $1, you feel me? At least buy the napkins. At least ponga para los pinches chescos, you know what I mean? Para los pinches refrescos, un litro de Coca-Cola, no chingues. At least send $1. So that way they're like, cause how you gonna show up? And you know what? Do it. Cause one thing about some bitches, they have the audacity. But you're better than that, bestie. Send $1. Send at least $20 so they can buy some refreshments. And you can go in and have a plate and sit down comfortably. You know what I mean? But if you don't give a fuck, I'm all for it. I mean, I'm in my villain era too. You know what I mean? Well, I've been there. If you're for the fuckery and you just want to go and have a good time and not put no money towards it, fuck it. Everybody in the rancho does it. You know what I mean? You're telling me the Tal Esquina and all, they put money towards this party, but they're going to come get a free plate of food, right? Fuck it. Actually, yeah, you're a guest. Fuck it. Don't come at me, though, when y'all start throwing hands. I didn't give this advice. Anyways, hey, bestie. Real quick, story time. Bad experience. I just got my lashes done yesterday. First of all, my appointment was at 9 a.m. First time ever going to her or getting them done. Mind you, she posts on Snapchat and IG that she has a successful business. Tell me why she didn't arrive to my appointment until 10 a.m. She got there, didn't even greet me. She started chismeando to her coworker about their plans for the weekend and then told me I could lay down to get service. Girl, tell me why once she started to do my lashes, her hands stank like pussy juice. Hold up. Back it up. Back it the fuck up. How do you know what that smells like? How do I know what it smells like? Just kidding. And on top of that, I paid the deposit, which was $27. I owed her $80. I asked her how much did I owe her. She said $87. Homegirl added her own Tip. I was in disbelief. I was going to tip her regardless, but she traumatized me, and my lashes aren't even giving what they're supposed to give. I saw her Snapchat story later on the day, and she had posted a gym pic. Homegirl was late because of the gym. Bessie, put alcohol in your eye. Put alcohol in your eye, Bessie, cause just to be safe, cause these bitches are crazy. And I would have told her too. I would have been like, your hands stink. Can you wash them? Dead ass. That's me. She might have fucking stabbed me in the eye, but guess what? It was no. I'm like, your hands smell. Sorry. I'm like, what's that smell? I'll be like, honestly, as soon as I smell, I'm like, I would have got up. What's that smell? Ain't no fucking way. Bessie, this is screaming pink eye. Be careful, Bessie. Check your eye out. All right, last one, Bessies, and I gotta hop off. I'm tipsy, just kidding. All right. I graduated college in May and I went, confession/advice. I graduated college in May and I went out to celebrate with my siblings and closer friends out to a club. That night, a friend who I've been friends with since I was little, a little girl, agreed to drive my friends and siblings there and said they would stay sober and safely get us home. When we were driving up, they were acting off and speeding the whole way there. Mind you, we live 40 to 50 minutes from the city, so it was a long drive. I was in the back seat, but found out she was going 100 on the highway, and mind you, my friends were drinking on their way there to pregame. I told her to slow down, and she got upset and yelled at me to chill out, and it soured the mood. When we got to the club, she took 12 shots in a row and was mixing alcohol. I knew she had an issue with drinking, but before she was getting better, and I never thought she would pull that shit on my graduation day. Throughout the night, she kept disappearing outside, and every time we would go back and look for her, we would find her outside drinking more and more. It honestly ruined the whole mood since everyone was focused on her drinking and worried. Where'd he go? Since she was supposed to drive us home. My sister showed up and said she would drive my siblings and I home, but our other two friends wouldn't fit in the car since 5 people were already riding in my sister's car. I decided the last 30 minutes to not worry about it since I wanted to have a little fun for my celebration. I was still getting interrupted and told my friend was crying in her car and she ended up getting kicked out by security for screaming and getting violent with my other friend. When we stepped out, she was sitting in the driver's side, adamant to drive. I decided not to worry about it because last time she got like that, her mom told us leave her drunk ass there and that she would pick her up. Nobody else agreed to that, so they spent an hour trying to coax her out of the car to let others drive her home. Finally, at the end, we all decided to pack into my sister's car, and when she saw we were all leaving there, she quickly got out of her car and opened our doors, preventing us from leaving and screaming at us. I knew she did this to trap us there and not leave her alone. And finally, I managed to get out when 2 of our friends said they would drive her home. She still wouldn't move, and I finally told her to get out of the way, and she was making a show in front of everyone and the police who were roaming around. She punched me in the face and tried to get me to fight her. Obviously, I didn't know what to do because she was a close family friend, and I know she had mental issues she dealt with, so I felt bad hitting her back. Fast forward the next day, my sister texts us that she broke her headlights and slashed her tire, and she admitted to it and agreed to pay for it. Mind you, this was in the beginning of May, and it's the end of June, and she refuses to reply to my sister and hasn't paid her for the damages, which was over $1,000. My sister wants to see if we can take her to court, especially since she hit me, and we can press charges for that. But I hate that deep inside I feel bad for her. What do you think we should do, Bestie? Press charges and cut her off. Get that money and cut her off. If she has a car, slash her tires. I mean, look, I'm gonna give it to you straight, Bestie. Okay, no tea, no shade, no pink motherfucking lemonade. Quit being a little bitch. Just kidding. No, but like seriously, stop. Stop feeling sorry for bitches who don't give a fuck about you. I'm sorry, but it had to be fucking said. She didn't care when she punched you in the face. She didn't care when she punched you in the face. She didn't care when she made the fucking scene. She didn't care that she slashed your fucking sister's tires. So why the fuck do you care about her? I get that you're probably a good person. Okay, I understand that. We've all been there. But be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Don't feel bad for that bitch. Get your money back and cut her off. Because you're willing to take a punch in the face from a friend? Bestie, couldn't be me. I love you, but it couldn't be me. Once you put your hands on me, we're no longer friends. Not only that, it's going to escalate. You want to be around somebody like that? You want to be around somebody who punches people in the face? What if she runs you over next time? You know what I mean? I think your life is very valuable, and I think that you have a lot to look forward to. You have a life you haven't lived yet. You're young. You just graduated. You know what I mean? Participate in your own survival and cut that bitch off. She's a fucking psycho. Maybe y'all got love. Maybe y'all been friends for a minute, but she's a fucking psycho. And don't do it. The fuck? Is she? But and here's the thing. That's a bitch who don't give a fuck about her life. If you don't care about your own life, why the fuck should I care? Sorry. I'm just keeping it real with people like that. Won't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. No, no, no. Oh, we got two more confessions then for sure. All right, bestie, man, this is juicy. So there was this girl at my job. She got hired when she was 15 years back. She was the nicest girl and what I thought the most reserved and holiest. LOL. We became very good friends, and she always told us at work she was a virgin and she was going away to get married, blah, blah, blah. She has pretty cute boyfriends, but she always ended up breaking up with them. And she said it was because they always wanted to have sex and not wait until marriage like she had decided. Niña de buenos morales, según. But guess what? Come to find out, she was fucking the manager for God knows how long. The manager is way older than her, I think 30 years older. Everyone would talk about it y siempre se hacía la ofendida, but the whole time she was fucking him. She is now pregnant and married to him. Las más calladitas son las más cabronas. Let me tell you something. No tea, no shade, okay? Don't even come at me. Las más calladitas son las más cabronas. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you this another thing. The nasty, okay. The hoiest bitches are the quiet ones. Son las más putitas. But the ones that are out in the open, don't give a fuck what you think about them. They straight up are telling you that they're a fucking hoe. They're the nastiest, bitch. The ones that are public about being hoes, they're the nastiest. They're gonna take your fucking man and they're gonna give him the chicken stickies and they're gonna do wifey shit for him. Right that, because they want to snatch him up and they're nasty. Be careful with those. And be careful with the quiet ones. Because the quiet ones get down. The quiet ones get down. The quiet ones are going to get your man, take him, and they're going to keep him. The ones that are out in the open, they're going to take him, try to juice him for what they can get out of him, and they're going to fucking dump him. Just be careful with them. That's crazy. And at least you stayed with him, though. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. At least you stayed with him. At least she didn't take your man. No, the quiet ones are the worst ones. But I'm telling you, the ones that are loud about it, them bitches are sneaky. They're sneaky and snaky. I can't get over the possible pink eye. Bestie, please be careful. Bestie, okay, last one. So during the pandemic, I was working in the healthcare field. We had to cut our hours, so I was offered out-of-town positions to cover, so I would. I'm married to the same man since I was 18. At the time, I was 27. Well, I got a friend request from my nephew's cousin, who I've known since he was little. He's 6 years younger than me. So I accepted, and I didn't think much of it. He asked me if I had Snap. I said yeah, and gave it to him. Mind you, still not thinking much of it. Well, as the days go by, we start talking more. I haven't seen him for years. He sent me a video of him just responding back to me, and OMG, girl, he was so fucking fine, like gordibueno and with a barba and hazel eyes. Well, I guess he had just got out of prison. Red fucking flag. Thank you. Actually, the gordibueno con barbón y ojos de miel. Red flag, red flag, red flag. The jail is just the icing on top. He just got out of prison for selling drugs, which I thought was hot. But I never told him what I thought and instead gave him good grown woman advice. Anyways, it came to the point where we were calling each other, flirting, and FaceTiming. I started to grow feelings for him, and I was so sexually attracted to him. And one day I told my husband I was going to cover a shift out of town, and I went to go meet up with him a few towns down, and it was like instant attraction and connection. Well, we didn't do anything the first meetup. Yeah, he didn't do anything. We continued to talk and things got serious, and he confessed he was falling in love with me, and I felt the feeling was mutual. So I told my husband I had more shifts to cover out of town and I would meet up with him. Well, it came to the point that I lied and told my husband that I had to work out of town for a few days, and I spent the whole time with him, and we made love, and it was amazing. He felt so good, and he was big. It literally was euphoric, and I couldn't believe how long I missed out on this type of connection. I was instantly hooked, bestie, and he never knew I was still with my husband. He asked me to move on with him 3 months in, and I had to break up with him because I found out I was pregnant by my husband because of because of the timing. So I had to block him and just try to forget him. Well, it's been 3 years and we still talk and feeling are coming back. And now he says now how he wished my son was his and how he thought my son was his. My husband never knew, but I'm tempted to meet up again. I actually showed up to his work just to wave to him, and bitch, just seeing him turned me on. I don't know what to do, but I miss him. This is the level of Delulu that I aspire to be on, Bessie. This is the level of fantasy that I want. Because in what fucking world? What fucking world are you just out here living your best life like that? Um, you're playing with fire, babe. I'm just telling you right now. You're cutting it real close. And I don't believe, look, I mean, sorry, I do believe. You might not believe. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. There's a lot of people who don't believe in God, who don't believe in signs and stuff. But you getting pregnant by your husband, I think it was a sign to like chill the fuck out. God didn't know what to do with you. In my humble opinion, he was like, this bitch is fucking acting up. He's like, she's acting up. What do I do? Let me get her pregnant by her husband. Let me get her pregnant by her husband, and that's gonna chill her out for 9 months. I don't know what he's gonna do next. I don't know what's gonna happen next because he already gave you a baby. If you believe in that, I do. Okay, so maybe you know what I mean. Maybe take it down a notch. And honestly, okay, pros and cons, babe. Pros and cons. Eventually, everything comes out to the light. If you really are connected to him and that you really do love him and you want to be with him, what's stopping you? Honestly, why didn't you? Here's the thing. Here's my question for you, and we'll discuss this next time. Do your homework. I'm being genuine with you. What stopped you from going with him the first time? You know what I mean? You already cheated on your husband. You're already with this dude. You were already making up lies to go spend days with him. Why didn't you leave your husband and go with him? What stopped you is what I want to know. Because obviously there's a reason. There's obviously a reason that you didn't go over there. So what is it? And if you know what it is and you still stand on that it was not a good idea to go with your fucking lover, maybe remind yourself why you didn't go with him. Because it sounds like you didn't go for a reason. Okay? Pendeja no eres, bestie. Pendeja no eres. Por eso no fuiste para allá. So you know it's not right, or you know something that he's not going to give you what you really need. It's just something that's, it's a good time right now, or it was. So think about it. But if there's nothing holding you back, why don't you go with him? Why are you scared? Why are you scared to go with him? What's holding you back from being with him? Because I don't get it. People, here's the thing. And I'm being dead ass. I don't care what you guys say. Okay? Do not waste your fucking years being unhappy with somebody. El costumbre no es bueno, okay? Te acostumbras a la persona, you're scared of being alone, you're scared of starting over, fucking do it, okay? And yeah, no, kids are never an excuse. I don't care what you say. Kids are never an excuse. I feel like kids genuinely would rather grow up with a single mom than growing up with their mom and dad unhappy, fighting, and kids can tell. Kids can read you, bitch, like you ain't never been read motherfucking before. They know what's going on. So that's the thing. Don't waste your time being unhappy. If you love somebody genuinely, whether it be through infidelity, whether it be through whatever, and you want to be with that person, what's stopping you, realistically? Because you're going to hurt somebody's feelings? Oh, well, bitch. At the end of the day, yes, cheating is not okay. It's never okay. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's right for you. Realistically, if I really want to be happy and another man comes along and I want to be with him and I love him, you know what I mean? I need to put me first. If that means hurting Jacobo's feelings, fuck it. I gotta put me first. Because at the end of the day, I know for a fact, if Jacobo would ever cheat on me, you know what I mean? He's not cheating already. You don't care about that person's feelings. You're already hurting them. So what's stopping you from going all the way and hurting them again? You know what I mean? That's how I see it. I feel like men don't hesitate. A lot of men leave fucking women pregnant, bitch, and they go with their fucking lovers and they're happy because at the end of the day they only care about their own feelings. And I feel like, okay, yeah, as it should be. If I got to go through pain right now, I'm gonna eventually find somebody. You know what I mean? So it's just a midlife crisis, maybe, but like I'm gonna be happy. I'm sorry. Since when does your sadness trump my happiness, bitch? I don't care what y'all say. You gotta look out for yourself. Same way Jacobo needs to look out for himself. I need to look out for myself. Same way you gotta look out for yourself, your man has to look up out for himself. So what's the fucking deal? You know what I mean? Fuck it. The Bessie said, Bessie, I did cut her off, but I feel bad because she's been in my life for 15 years. I get it, Bessie, but you gotta get over it. You gotta get over it because that's not a friend. It was a one-sided friendship. It seems like it was always you worrying about her. Has she ever worried about you? You know what I mean? You gotta see it like that. But I understand. I agree. If I have friends who I've known since, we were in fucking middle school, and if I stopped talking to them or something, we had a falling out, I'm pretty sure it would hurt. But it's for the best. We need a part 2 next live. We are gonna need a part 2. I just want to know what's stopping you. Why didn't you go the first time? Bitch, and let me tell you something, okay? Be prepared. I'm telling you right now, bestie, be prepared because those are fighting words. If I was your husband, and I find in your messages some fucking man talking about I wish your son was mine, bop 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 bop, pew pew pew, jabby jab jab. You know what I mean? Those are fighting words. You don't just try and come claim your non-existent son. That's my baby. And you're trying to say that you wish my son was yours? Meet me outside, bitch. Meet me outside because it's going down. And you know what? Both of y'all are getting it. I don't support DV. I don't support men hitting the women. But you know what? If it was me, Bessie, I'm being genuine. Bop, bop. How dare you? How fucking dare you? And I'm doing a DNA just to be sure. Just to be sure. So, I'm just saying, bestie. It's coming from love. It's coming from realness. If I was your husband, give me pop, 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 pop. Laughing my ass off. I love you, bestie. Haha. He used to cheat on me over and over again, and I took it. Honestly, I just think the pandemic changed me. I had no regrets. I feel I needed to do it. Wait, who cheated on you? Your husband or your side piece? Clarify, bestie. Clarify real quick. Who cheated on you? Your husband or the side piece? We need answers. Just from here, I feel bad for the husband, but hey, she didn't give these to her husband with her, maybe. Yeah, because what if it was the other way around? That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, regardless of what went on between the husband and the wife, is done, right? That cheating has already gone on. But if I see another man talking about my kid like that, but that's just me. You know what I mean? If I was a man. Must be, and if I was her husband, we fighting. Bestie, stop. I'm trying to help her, and she doesn't want my help. Also, because my husband seemed to change when I cheated. Like, he became what I always asked him to be. But then I can't organism without thinking of the barbon now. Hey, no lie, though. No lie. This has been proven. I'm not even playing, besties. I'm not playing. Hold on. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm being dead ass. Hold on. I don't know if this is a fact. Actually, yeah, you know what? Hold on. Hold on before I incriminate myself. Wait, because you know what, Bessie? You're trying to take me to hell with you. She wants me to go to the depths of hell with her. She's trying to drag me down. She saw me take my 2 shots at Casamigos, and she's trying to fucking take me. She's like, you know what, Bestie, come with me. You're not doing that to me. I will not incriminate myself. This is my friend's story. I will say this, and I'm gonna hop off here because I have a busy day tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get some trunkies, and I gotta be up early tomorrow. So let me just finish this off like this. It's been proven. It's It's almost a form of witchcraft. It's brujeria. And you might not think this is real, but it is. I promise you it is. You want, and then don't do it, but this is just, if you're about that life, not many bitches are about it. If you want your man to act right, you want him to start fucking paying these bills, bitch. You want him to start treating you right. You want those ramen buchones. You want this, you want that. You cheat on him, I guarantee he doing it. It's like a man feels it. It's been proven to be a form of brujeria. And I saw it on Bruja TikTok. And it was a woman saying, si tú quieres amansar a tu esposo, a tu novio, a lo que sea, ponle los cuernos. Bitch. I was like, facts. Facts. But you didn't hear that here. I never said that. I never fucking said that, so don't come at me. My husband cheated on me a lot for many years. Side hasn't had a girl since me. He said no one compares to me. I know her for a fact because I ran into his mom. So what are you doing? Bestie, what are you doing? Oh, so her husband was cheating on her. Okay, so, and the Barbon hasn't had a bitch since. Okay, so it's giving, leave your man and go with the Barbon. That seems very simple to me. It seems like he willing to play stepdaddy too, so fuck it. No se diga más. No se diga más. Leave your husband, get with your side piece. That's it, that's all. And invite us to the wedding. Thank you. Please and thank you. I want to attend this wedding with the Barbon. Let us know. We're all going to be madrinas de algo. I will put the servilletas. I got you on all the napkins, babe. Don't even worry about it. I got you on napkins. Yeah, caso cerrado. We're done. Go with Barbon. Leave your husband in the past. Fuck it. Best need to be careful with guys who have been hidden for a long time, though. I don't think it's a mistake, but I'm here for the drama of it all. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Case closed. Say less. I'm glad we were able to solve this for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. This was a good life. Cool. I feel like we got through a lot. We solved a lot. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah. I don't cheat, but when I want a little razzle dazzle, I just act toxic. Same. Me and Hako. Ooh, let me tell you something before I get off here, bitch. It's a tequila. So tell me why. Should I take another shot? I'm taking a shot before I get off here. Taking a shot. And I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna tell you my story, take a shot, and I'm gonna get the fuck off here. Cause this shit's low-key hitting. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna be super fucking. I thought my head's gonna hurt tomorrow, but it's fine. So tomorrow, I have a girl as the other chicas. Me and my friend, we're doing brunch. We're doing bottomless mimosas, allegedly, and then we're gonna go do some hood rat shit, and then we're gonna have dinner, and get fucked up again. So tomorrow I'm just gonna be drunk all day. Day drinking is what I live for. You know what I mean? It's what I deserve after a hard week of being me. You know what I mean? Ugh. Oh, I'm for sure spiraling. So, wow. Fuck, that one kind of hit. I can feel it in my fucking ears, bro. Oh, fuck. That one kind of hit. Okay, I'm good. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'm going to the Peso Pluma concert tomorrow, so I'm gonna get wasted. He's beefing with my baby daddy, so I'm mad. Just kidding. So I like to be toxic every now and then just to give a little razzle dazzle, you know what I mean? Just excite the marriage. Cause we can't be happy all the time. It's just not realistic. I gotta push his limits every now and then. Just to see if we still got it. Just to see if we still got some toxic in us. Just kidding. Once you get out of the fighting stage of your relationship, everything gets better. But what was it, like 2 days ago? Me and Jacobo had a little argument. Nah, your baby daddy beefing with him. Nah, bestie. Oh, are we beefing now? Are you calling my baby daddy a liar? I don't appreciate that. Just kidding. Um, we had a little argument, right? It turned into a little argument, turned into a big argument, right? And I knew what I was doing because it wasn't that serious. But Jacobo, this week has been very irritable because he's been working in the fucking sun. And I understand, like, he está fastidiado, like, llega and he's just tired. So I try not to fuck with him. Like, I try to give him his space when he comes home. I feed him, he takes a shower, and then he just goes to sleep. But I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. And then, like, it spiraled out of control. And I was like, bitch, like, I've been giving you like, I've been trying to fucking chill all week and not fucking, you know what I mean? Be in your business. And, like, I'm just trying to give you some space. I know you're working in, like, these fucking hot ass conditions and you just want to come home and fucking take a shower and have dinner and go to sleep. And I was like, I've been nice all fucking week, bitch. Mind you, it was Wednesday. And so I was like, I've been nice all fucking week. So like, we get into a little tussle or whatever. We don't talk to each other for the rest of the evening. And then Thursday, yesterday, we fucking we still didn't talk. We didn't talk nothing. Like, we didn't say shit. We were still having our little fucking argument. And so yesterday when he got home, we had some business we had to take care of. Las Besties, we'll hear about it. And then, I was like, I don't want to be mad anymore. You feel me? Because, like, it already happened. It was fun when I was making him mad, but I was like, I'm over it. So, we had a little makeup trunkies. And, bitch, let me tell you something. Sometimes I pick arguments just to have that makeup trunkies because it'd be the fucking best, bitch. And yesterday's was very fucking nice. I was like, I need to make you mad more often. I need to piss you off more often because it was giving. It was very much giving. But yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. I feel like it just be very romantical. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes it just be very like, oh, thank you. It's like, I didn't mean to call you, you know what I mean? A bald-headed bitch. I still love you. I didn't mean to fucking, you know what I mean? Come for your toes. Like, I was just mad, babe. I love your toes. Let me show you how much I love them. Let me give you a little kissy kiss. You know what I mean? That wasn't me. That was Patricia. I did not mean to call you those names. I did not mean to yell at you. I did not mean to, like, fucking pretend to fucking punch you. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, so tomorrow I have a really busy day of day drinking. And I'm very fucking excited. And I can't wait. Our makeup session is more on the aggressive side. That's what I'm saying. It be given. So yeah. Not me picturing you kiss his toes. Ew, no, I would never. I would fucking never. But yeah. So I gotta wake up early tomorrow because I have a busy day of day drinking. And yeah. Bessie, would you send me some of the butter tortillas from HEB? LOL, if I pay for the shipping. And where you located, girl? Let me know. Because I have to get the fresh ones. You feel me? Will Jacobo ever join Allows Bestie's live? It would have to be a late one, Bestie, because he gets home kind of late now. The problem with Jacobo being a roofer, one, he's on the fucking roof, so he's been irritable. I just want to, but I haven't. And he gets home late now because he can't leave until the sun goes down. Can't wait for the Bestie live. Yeah, I don't know when it'll be, but I'll let you guys know for sure. Colorado's not too bad. Maybe pay for like express shipping. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll check it out. I'll set it up. I envy you, Bestie. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I envy you. I want to get my hair done. My hair's growing though, thank goodness. I'm ready to do my hair again. Bestie, take good care of him because he's in a... Yeah, so I be making him his aguas y todo. Like, I've been doing the damn thing. Or I've been trying to at least. But yeah. This is a good live. I was here for a little minute. Thanks for being here. And thanks to all the besties who have joined Last Besties. And thank you. Ew, me getting emotional because I'm drunk. Just kidding. Thank you for watching and supporting. I have so much stuff that I want to do this year and next year. And not gonna lie, I've had a couple moments where I'm just like, fuck, like, I don't know if I could do this. And I've had this week has been hard on me. I don't even know why. I don't know why it's been a hard week. But I've just been thinking about my mom. I've been thinking about family in general and how like how everything's changed in such a little amount of time. And I've been going through it low key, but I've been talking about it with some people. And I've been trying to get through it, but I just feel like I don't know. I guess it's kind of hitting a little bit. Thank you. Let's see. Hernandez 3 months per. So I just been trying to chill. I just been trying to like center myself and just get my shit together. You know what I mean? But I have so many things and ideas. It's just hard for me. I get overwhelmed, and I wanna put it all together in a small amount of time. And that's just not realistic. I'm learning to take my time with things, and I'm trying to learn to just um my time will come when my time comes. You know what I mean? When it comes to moving and having certain stuff, and like I'm just like I'm overwhelmed because I want it all right now. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to like how do you say, like, have some self realization that it's okay. It's okay to take my time. It's okay to I think what's scared me lately is like, my mom passing, um and like I've been seeing my dad, and like honestly, like spending Father's Day with him, I kind of like it kind of came to me like, fuck, like he's getting older, and like he's all I have right now parent wise. And so I think I'm just trying to do so much stuff in so little time, because I think my mom passing and all this, like, como que me pegó que el tiempo es prestado. You know what I mean? Time is just borrowed. But I'm just like, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live that like something could happen tomorrow. I want to live normal, and I want to take day by day. And I'm trying to slow down. I'm trying to slow down, and I'm trying to like just appreciate every day, because I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live that like anything like bad things are gonna happen. But honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I get scared when good things happen to me. I think because I'm so used to being in certain situations, you know what I mean, when I was younger and shit like that. So when good things happen to me, it makes me feel like something bad is about to happen. I don't want to live like that. I'm trying to fucking train my mind to accept all the blessings coming my way and accept all the good, and not expect something bad to happen after something good has happened. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to slow down. And I feel like I'm trying to if you guys have noticed, I'm just trying to go out more. I'm trying to because like me and Jacobo kind of isolate ourselves, because honestly, what happened with my sister, y'all, straight up, it's fucking hard to trust people. Because I really trusted my sister with some of my shit. You know what I mean? I confided in her with a lot of stuff, and what happened with her, it's like, fuck, I can't trust anybody. I really can't. Like, I thought that out of all the people in my life, I could fucking confide in her when it came to my personal life, with my marriage, with what was going on with my friends, what was going on with my other siblings, and like to see all of that just fucking gone away, it's hard for me to trust people. So I feel like me and Jacobo have isolated ourselves, especially with like some of the newbie shit too. When shit started coming out, you know what I mean? And people were like, being messy, he was like, I don't know who the fuck to trust either. I will say, this is the problem with social media. You don't know who the fuck to trust. So that going on with his family, and then this going on with my family, we just don't know who we can confide in. We don't know who we can have a good time with, and they're not fucking snapping pictures of us or recording us, or, you know what I mean, trying to get chisme out of us, and it's not coming from a genuine place. So we kind of isolated ourselves, and we really don't go out with friends anymore. That's why I'm trying to get back out there. I'm trying to get back out there and have a good time, and not let this whole thing just make me not trust people, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm trying to go out. Girl, speaking of what happened to me, she there, girl. Um, if you're part of Lost Besties, you know the tea on Nalgas and Newbie and some other people. But long story short, for those who are not a part of Lost Besties, I'm just gonna give you a little snippet. I'm trying to be a bigger person this year. So in December, if you see me all kumbaya, if you see me, you know what I mean, braiding these bitches' hair, I'm just trying to be a better person because, for the sake of my in-laws, just be cautious. The other thing, I just gotta be cautious. Totally understand. I didn't care if people are so obsessed, especially in that way. Yeah, well, like honestly, I was fine. I was fine before my sister turned on me. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. It's crazy because it's like fuck, like it's like who the fuck can you talk to if you can't talk to your own fucking sister? Like that's wild. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. You live and you learn. But yeah, so that's me. I'm trying to take day by day. I'm trying to take day by day. And so tomorrow I'm gonna have a good little time with my friend, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. And thanks for sticking it out with me. You feel me? Because it's been rough. It's been rough. But it is messed up by your sister. It is, but you know what? It's normal. I feel like if you have sisters, one day you're not talking, the next you are. This time it is a little different. Like I've said, I can be cordial. I can say my highs and buys, but I can never, ever, ever confide again. And that's what sucks. That's what sucks because I can't even fucking tell you how I'm doing. I can't even tell you my achievements or my failures. I can't say anything because now I'm worried about shit being recorded, shit being posted, or shit being taken out of context, or you know what I mean? Honestly, preying on my fucking downfall. And I don't even want to believe that's a fucking thing, but apparently it is. And it's stupid. It's a lonely journey when you don't have someone to trust. The good thing is you can confide in your husband and God. True. Very true. How do I sound to those besties? I have the link in my bios, bestie. My sister got mad today and now she's ghosting me. All I did was ask a legitimate question. Stop. It be like that. But it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Time will heal all wounds. I would hope so. Many of us have gone through that situation, family, and we can relate. Yeah, I get it. I'm just it's still mind-boggling. It's still mind-boggling to me, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm fucking dead though. It's cause let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, it's wild. Oh yeah, so thank you to the people who are subscribing to my YouTube channel, and thank you guys who are joining Las Besties. Let's do a sister story and while we fighting so we all heal. We need to do that one. I'm so down for that one because I have so many fucking stories, and we could just get into them. Your situation made me so sad, and I talked to my sister about it. Like, you was crying, I was crying. It's because it fucking sucks. It hurts whether you choose to believe it or not. Like, it sucks, especially when you were so close to that person. And I expect it out of people who don't like me. And when it comes from somebody that, you know, you grew up with or who's been in your life for so many fucking years, it's like, what the fuck? We should do that. We should do that as our next topic. I want to do another trauma bonding one because I feel like the last one was really good. I feel like, you know, we cried and we got some shit out and it was really nice. Ooh, the cuz are out. I got all day for the sister stories. That's what I'm talking about. It's my mom's heavenly birthday today. She passed away in February of 2020. Thank you for having this live. It distracted me from being sad. I'm sorry, bestie. Happy birthday to your mom. May she rest in peace. Has she reached out at all? No. And she won't. She won't. Because in her mind, she didn't do anything wrong. But it's fine. You live and you learn. And I'm not going to reach out either. Deadass. So, you know. 2 prideful ass earth signs. It definitely hits differently when it's your own sister, especially after surviving you together. I expected my sister to always have my back too. I'm sorry, bestie. Trauma dump. I can't even imagine. I'm sorry, bestie. It's fine. I mean, it hurts, but it is what it is. I gotta get over it. I gotta get the fuck over it too. At some point, I gotta be like, bitch, stand up. I lost my only sibling years ago. I'm so sorry, bestie. Oh, yeah, this is why we can't be doing this. Who else was the ugly sister? Ooh, purr. Still am. But yeah. I just want to say thank you. Maybe because I'm tipsy. But I feel like I don't say thank you enough. You know what I mean? Thank you guys, because whether people choose to like it or not, I have an amazing support system with you guys on social media. Like, you guys support me through a lot, and we've laughed through a lot, and you know what I mean? Hopefully, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, and it's gonna get funnier, hopefully, because one thing about me, bitch, I'm gonna laugh. You already know this shit. One thing about me, I'm gonna laugh. I'm the adopted one. Low key. Low key, same. It's okay, this too shall pass. And it will. It will. But yeah, let me give you la bendición. Que Dios me los bendiga hoy, mañana y siempre por los siglos siglos. Amen. Hopefully, I can have Jacobo come on here. I'm telling you, he's just been coming out really late. And I don't want to give y'all a moody Jacobo. I mean, I should, huh? How about y'all babysit him for me? How about I just put a live on and I just sit him here and y'all try to fucking control him? Because lately, he's been out of control. It's this Texas heat. This Texas heat is making bitches have road rage. It's making you mad. Like, if your seatbelt's not clicking, bitch, you're fucking mad. Your water's hot, you're mad. They got your order wrong, you're fucking mad. Everybody's asshole sweaty right now. So, no, ma'am, keep that side of him. Yeah, moody, drunk, and cussing in English is the best. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to deal with him. Bestie, I was contracting at the hospital on a bouncy ball to your life. As you should. Get that baby out. All right, besties. I'll see you guys soon. As always, the live will be up so you guys can watch the replay. Please please help a bitch out and watch the ads. So we can get into some shit this year. You're right, my man comes home moody from the heat. Yeah, it's like a fucking toddler. It's like a toddler crying because, I don't know, a paper flew out of his hand. I don't know what to do with him. All right, besties. I love you guys. Hopefully, add me on Snap. I'll be posting some Snapchats tomorrow for sure, and maybe some Instagram stories. So, request me on Snapchat so I can add you guys. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. And please subscribe. Now he's 6 months. Oh, okay. All right. Bye, besties. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Tell Osiel to go to bed. Osiel, duérmete por favor, niño. Please. Go mimis. Because I'm about to. What's the Snap? It's in my link tree. I think it's... Shit, I don't even know. It's like JULIAGARC 5. Julia Garce 5. Bye, besties.